I mean, I saw the thing on my phone.
Hey guys,
like
welcome to this episode of Intentionally Blank Pathfinder. I'm your
Just gonna
TM
start
Kyle,
early.
and I'm
Okay,
joined by the lovely players Paisley, Levi, Tristan, and Dakota.
Hello.
I'm not here yet. I get here in 2 minutes.
Hi, I'm Levi. I'm here 2 minutes early.
Whoa, dual personality?
Anyway, before we begin, does anyone have any announcements? I don't think there's been anything from Talespire since last time.
Since our first episode, the remaster has been released.
Yes.
That
That
being
is a
said,
Pathfinder specific thing, not Talespire.
you just said any announcements.
I did, but then I was talking about Talespire. I didn't want
And?
the audience confused.
Do you think I care about the audience? We are the audience. The remaster has been out, so we are going to be in a weird transition because not all the websites, I don't think any of the websites that do Pathfinder stuff have updated.
Yeah, pretty much
we
we use Path Builder, so until Path Builder updates, we're probably not going to be using the new rule set.
Also, Archive of Nethys still hasn't updated their stuff either.
Yeah.
So, so we're in a weird transition between the two. We're learning about the remaster, so we may get some rules mixed between the two.
Yeah, so
and I think we're already going
while
to
we're
be using
learning Pathfinder
some of the
2e, we're
things.
also going to be learning the remastered version, so
Yeah.
we'll screw up even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we're using some of the rule sets that are just like good quality of life changes. From the remaster, but not like all of them yet.
Yeah.
I can't even think of any off the top of my head as an example, but
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
we've been talking about it a bunch. That being said, also some changes may have happened with characters because of the remaster and because of some rule change and stuff. So just bear with us if our characters have slightly different abilities.
All right.
Tristan, you had something?
Yeah, I have improved my dice rolling. You're gonna see only 20s from here on out. Good luck.
Yeah, it's a 20% increase to dice rolls.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right.
Yeah, we buffed dice rolls this session.
Don't tell people that. Not cheating.
Unless there's anything else.
I'm pretty sure Levi has something as well.
Oh, Levi?
What the heck?
Levi,
He's just hacking.
in the short future, you guys will see a campaign run by Levi.
Yeah.
He has,
He has graciously agreed to DM.
No, y'all trapped me into that bullshit. I ain't doing it.
It was a bit of a trap.
Well, y'all didn't give me a choice. You were like, which one do you want to run? And I didn't know if you meant DMing, so I'm like, the Coven. And so then you said DMing. I'm like, nope, fuck that.
last time
see-
on Pathfinder. We meet our party of new adventurers in the town of Incipium. Their interests may not line up initially, but they do come together when Cortez brings them a new mission from the mission board. While still in town, Briar scouts around the perimeter and finds two animals skulking about. Getting closer, he gives his position away, and a fight ensues. These animals seem more aggressive than normal and have bloodshot eyes and purple, bulging veins. The other party members rush over to join the fight, but they arrive towards the end, where they find the Crimson Knights have joined the skirmish as well. After the animals are dead / have fled, the Crimson Knight members leave, saying the party owes them a drink tonight at the inn. The party then meets with Alden, the town warden, to discuss his quest that they picked up from the board. They head off to a nearby dungeon to retrieve his family shield. On the way, they encounter some bears that have similar attributes to the animals that attack them in town. Reaching the dungeon, they delve in, being cautious of their surroundings and taking heed of what Alden gave them, or what info Alden gave them. A little way in, they detected something coming up behind them. Quickly turning around, they find some vulture statues. As soon as they turn their backs on the statues, they attack. The fight seemingly going into the party's favor, the vultures seem to retreat, but one of them melds into a larger statue and begins scraping down the hallway towards them. We join our party now. Briar has just shut the door with the large statue on the other side. Some music on. Alright, so Briar, you just took your turn to shut the door. I believe. You didn't have
sure.
any more actions.
I don't remember, so yes.
Okay. You hear as the statue is pulling its way down the hallway, scraping immensely. It sounds terrible. It is a bit large for this hallway. As it gets up to the door, it's going to attempt to push it open. What is your strength DC?
It is not on my page right now.
Okay. Should be your strength
Yeah,
plus 10.
12.
12, okay. He rolled an 11 for his first attempt. So he gets up to the door and shoves at the door. It opens slightly and closes back as you're standing in front of it trying to hold it closed. With a second swing, it goes in. This time, as it does, the door busts wide open, leaving the statue standing right there in the doorway. But that's his turn.
We don't know who's next, Kyle.
I know, I'm next.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just like waiting.
No.
For one of us to start talking.
Taking advantage of the situation, you do see the second vulture statue creature come back down the hallway. And is going to make a Jaws attack against you, Brigand. Does a 19 hit you?
Yes, it does.
That is 2 piercing damage. Oh no, that is 5 piercing damage and 1 persistent bleed damage.
Alright, in response,
Yep.
I'm going to use...
Oh! I know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good spell. I don't know if I should use it on this, but you know, whatever, fuck it. I'm going to use Blood Vendetta, which is a reaction.
Okay.
So it needs to make a will saving throw.
Alright. Let's see. That is a 2 plus 10. So 12.
I have to fail.
Nice.
So on failure,
I did not expect its will to be so high.
2d6 persistent bleed damage. So 8 points of persistent bleed damage.
Nice.
And target has a weakness 1 to piercing and slashing damage.
Alright. Sweet. There's no weakness, so just remind me if it comes up.
Okay.
Alright. So that was its turn where it took a lot of damage. Ulu.
That was its turn where it took a lot of damage. Go learn today.
Ulu.
Yes.
As your turn starts, you are taking in your surroundings. You see the statue just bust open the door, and this other smaller statue come and bite into your friend Briggan. Aside from that, you hear a small chuckle through the corridors. This is a familiar sound, and a shadow streaks up the wall next to you that you do recognize.
Oh.
At this point in time, it is just distracting, but take your turn.
I recognize this guy.
You do recognize this guy. This is the reason you've come to Briggan.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna ignore that. I turn over here and I step. Oh, that's his familiar.
Yeah, the
It's handy.
vulture guy is right here.
Okay. I'm just gonna be like, no, and I like stride away and target this guy. Bam.
Okay.
Cortez to see Ulu says say no to the wall randomly.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much.
He just
I was
kind of looks at the wall, looks at Ulu, and just focuses back on the statue. This is too weird.
I slash at it like angrily.
As you go to slash at it, right directly in front of your face, you see the humanoid with like a cone head appear right in front of you and go blah, blah, blah.
Mr. Humpty Dumpty himself.
You are dazzled for this turn,
Oh,
which means you need to make
new
a
condition.
flat. You need to make a flat 5 DC check.
You have a 25% chance to just miss.
Flat.
You're good.
17. Whoa.
So now you can roll to attack.
Yay. Okay. No. 9.
A 9 won't hit. So you do get through the dazzle. You ignore the thing, but it does distract you away from actually hitting the target.
And Paige,
Yeah.
remember, when you moved up, you should have gone to here. So you were.
Oh, yeah.
flanking.
That is true. I missed an
To right here,
opportunity.
because
Can she flank with this?
no,
Yeah. So right there for this.
that's her.
That.
This is
Oh
Paisley.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm only in reach of Briggan right now, not you two, is what you're saying.
Yeah, if you would have gone here, it would have been flat-footed, and you would get a +2 to hit.
Okay. I'm gonna try
Right,
and slash again.
All right,
Yes.
go for it. You also have 2 hero points if you'd like to use them.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna use them.
Okay.
This is cursed. 16.
16 will just miss.
Damn.
That's your turn.
You hear
That's my.
you hear the cackle, the familiar cackle, as the shadow seems to disappear. It has accomplished its task.
Thank
Oh, wait.
you.
Wait.
What's your name?
That second roll would be your dazzle roll.
Oh.
That is true.
So you have one. You have to actually see if you attack.
Oh.
or like you have successfully gone through dazzle, and now you do your attack roll.
That is true. I'll allow the one more dice roll to see if you actually hit.
Oh. Okay. It's a new mechanic to me, so I don't really know
Yeah,
what's
it's
going
just
on.
with the-
I'll take your word for it.
Before you target a creature, you have to roll, and if it's a 5 or lower, then you just can't target that creature.
Okay. Who? Oh, so maybe it does? What's the detriments for swinging twice?
-5.
Minus 5.
So it's a 16.
16 will miss still.
Yeah.
Unless you have an agile thing, it should say on your weapon like 3 numbers.
Yeah, it is. Mine, it's not. I think we looked into it before.
Okay.
The 3. This says physical, and
Cockrum
then
doesn't have agile.
Okay. Then yeah. So yeah, you do slash twice, but you do miss.
Okay.
Alright.
I got my reaction, baby. I can still do things.
Cortez.
You kind of like look between the statue and then the small little thing and the statue and be like, bigger threat hurt more, and he shoots at the statue.
Okay.
That's fair.
That will be a 23.
That'll hit.
Hey, nice. So that would be 7 damage.
Nice.
And then
As your
you
bullet
feel-
ricochets off of it, you see clumps of stone also fly off.
He'll give a triumphing sound of victory and then reload and shoot again.
Alright.
He doesn't have a reason to move. He's feeling pretty safe right now. Which is still a hit. Yeah, 24. So
Yeah, that'll hit.
for another 4 damage.
Nice.
Cool. And that will be my turn.
Alright, so yeah. 2 hits off the stone. The first one does take off a lot more than the second one, but they do both do a fair amount of damage to it. Brigand.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Okay.
And use 3 action to summon Fae on the other side of the statue.
Alright.
Actually, no. With what I want to do, that'd be bad. I'm gonna summon Fae right here.
Okay. What Fae do you summon?
The Grimble!
God.
Grimble.
Love these guys.
That's the weird
This little
looking-
imp thing, yeah.
Yes, that's the picture I showed you guys.
Yeah.
It's a creature.
There you go. And then I'll give you permissions.
Alright. Then he gets 2 actions right when I summon him, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. So then he's going to putrid vomit
Okay.
onto the big statue. It needs to make a DC 16 Fortitude save.
Okay.
Oh, actually, they may be immune to this.
It Fortitude save?
Yeah.
All you guys are gonna hear is, that is really gross.
That'll
you
be
gotta
a
keep-
30.
30?
Yeah, it is very fortuitous.
Holy shit. Alright. Alright, fine.
What?
Um,
I don't even care.
It's going to make a bite onto the statue. 16 hit?
16 will miss.
Oh, well, shit. Fine, 11.
So it was 3 actions to summon, and then those were the 2 actions.
Yeah, it's 1 action for the vomit, 1 action for the... Right. That's my turn.
Okay. So yeah, you vomit up on the statue, and the vomit seems to just like slide off the sides of it, as it's still like trying to reach forward through the doorway. Briar.
Hello.
It's your turn.
I know. I'm trying to think of a way because I was going to use this square. But...
Just bunt it. Just bunt the
Wow.
creeper.
If you did want to move to like here, I would allow movement through there.
Oh, no. That's not what I was trying to do. It needed to be this square specifically, or this one, but this one would affect him.
Okay.
It's not me moving, it's me doing something to that square.
Okay.
So I guess I'm going to have to do it here. Or I could just say fuck myself. Yeah, fuck me. I'm gonna use 2 actions to create a tree here.
Okay.
So I use my Timber Sentinel, which allows me to cast Protector Tree.
Nice. So yeah, the rest of you guys see as a tree grows like small roots out of the cracks of the stone floor, and then form together into like a large tree.
Let me double check my scaling of it to see if it is. Acts as if it is. When it says half of your level, is that rounded up? Oh, rounded up. Okay, equal to half your level rounded up. It does specify. So it is a level 2 protector tree. So it has 10 AC, 20 hit points, and yeah, so it'll help you guys out.
Sweet.
And then my last action, I'm going to image fish.
Yeah, huh?
I'm gonna image fish.
I'm
I'm gonna punch this guy with wood.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna image fish. So this 28.
28 on that guy will hit.
Damn it!
It's very close to being a crit.
That plus 4. So 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice. As you do, it's like reaching forward, and as you punch it, you punch like the fingers that are reaching out, and a bunch of them get blasted off, and it seems like it's...
I just finger blasted this guy.
Yeah. It kind of reforms. The fingers are just kind of not as good now, and like the arm it had to take some stone from, so it's like the arm itself seems weaker too.
Okay.
Alright.
You finger blasted.
Is that your go?
Yeah.
Alright. Statue's turn. As you do that, it reforms the hand, and is just going to like take a big palm and try to smack down onto you. Say natural 20. So I believe that crits. That's a
Yep.
31.
Yep. Yeah. His hand's weaker, crits. Yeah, sure it is. You dumb shit.
12 points of bludgeoning damage. And it is going to use grab.
So I take 9.
Hey. Hey. I have a reaction.
Yeah?
I forgot. I'm so sorry. But
I knew you had it.
yeah, I when he goes to strike or do what he will to Briggan, I forcibly raise my amulet.
Regan?
Not Briggan.
Briar. Okay, so you raise up your amulet.
Because yeah, you just have to be within 15 feet of me. And I have this is the big statue trying to hit you, right?
Yep.
So the resistance is equal to 2 plus my level. I don't know what that
So 5.
means. Is it
So he takes 5
Yeah.
plus damage.
oh, okay, so it brings it down to 4 points of damage.
Sweet. Briar, as it brings its huge hand down, it seems like it's just throwing rocks at you from the ceiling. And as it hits you, it crumbles through, as it hits you, the outer layer of bark crumbles around you, and you see as Ulu is holding up an amulet that somewhat deflects some of the rocks. Still a few hit you, but that would have been a very bad hit otherwise.
Yeah. Got your
I
back.
let out a little fart that's you recognize as a little thank you fart.
Okay.
He does use grab, so you are now grabbed by this creature. And then yeah, might as well go for another hit with the grab. It lifts up and tries to smack you back down onto the ground. Does a 18 hit?
No.
Okay. So as it pulls up its arm, it seems to start crumbling a little bit, and it can't really get you that far off the ground before it pulls you back down. Alright. Is this little guy's turn next? Ulu, it's gonna turn on you. And is going to make a strike on you.
Fair enough.
Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Okay. At that, it will move slightly into the hallway that you guys came from, turn around at you, and then give this rocky, stone on stone hiss.
Fuck you too.
Ulu, your turn.
Okay.
The tree was useless.
Don't be mean to it. It's trying its best.
I approach this little thing even though I do not want to.
Friend.
Hey, why not? He's super cute.
He's a little rough. What's a little tight? A little tight up in here. Yeah, lure this bastard out or something. I'm just gonna focus on the big threat, Cortex style.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, Cortex.
Cortez.
I'll shoot your tree.
I dare you.
Can I step on the cat? Whoop.
Levi, how big is your Fae?
It is tiny.
Okay, I will
I
allow.
never thought I would hear that line.
I will allow you to step on the cat because it is
Yay.
technically.
Hey, don't step on my Grimble.
It is that big.
And
Okay.
I step on your cat.
Sorry, excuse me. Excuse me. So what? with my chakram.
Okay, technically speaking, if you step on the Grimple, you're gonna be infested with gremlin mice. Just saying.
Ew. This is why I hate being near it.
No one likes your creature.
Ulu's resistant to lice because she has no hair.
There we go.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fair. Ew, what if they get up in between my little scales? It's like bites. I thought I rolled a dice, but it's not appearing in the history. I grabbed a d20, I dropped it, but maybe I just put it back.
I saw a dice, but
Likely story.
Did you guys see it?
No.
roll again.
Okay. Whoop. I don't know if it's just like computer lagging, so. Whoa! Yeah, 26 to smack.
26, that will hit.
Okay. It's imbued with
The
my
powers of
first one?
good.
Oh, that's right. My chakram has a little halo right now. It's like, I'm such a good chakram. No.
Damn it!
5 points of damage.
Okay, and then is that good damage or?
Yeah, that's my good damage.
Well,
It's a 2 plus 2 good damage.
No. This isn't your personal antithesis. This is its actual weakness.
Yeah.
So you do your normal damage, and then it applies its weakness.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright. Yeah, so as you hit into it, you did 5 damage, right?
Yeah, that's total. That does
and
not
then,
change.
and then you add whatever
Yeah.
its weakness is.
Yeah. So as you hit it, it slightly crumbles, and then that halo like wraps around it and cinches off one of its arms, and the rest of it falls off.
I was like, Chakram, you're so useful. It just like cinches off an arm. I'm gonna go for another snack.
All right.
This is -5.
I
Yeah.
heard another snack, and she's just sitting there like eating rocks.
I'm just eating the arm.
Weirder
aw,
and weirder. every
fine.
day.
Yeah, that won't hit.
We just start derailing. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you hit it, the halo cinches off one of the arms, and then you go and hit the arm that's already fallen off.
I forgot that was gone. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cortez.
He's gonna reload as he's looking at this. So, how exactly do you kill a statue? You just took off its entire figurative arm, right? And he's kind of like raising his gun as he says this. And I don't really
Rest.
understand how this works. And
Shoot.
he's really distracted by his monologue right now. 14.
14 will
Cortez,
miss.
no.
As it misses, he just kind of shakes his head. Well, I definitely know that's not how we kill it. He reloads on the return.
You sly dog. You caught me monologuing.
Banana.
What?
Oh.
Break it.
Every time I catch somebody monologuing, they get in a banana.
Okay. Oh, right. Dakota
Alright.
can put bananas in people's hands.
You guys get nuts though.
Can you actually
Thank
do
you.
that right now? Oh yeah, I guess it's true. Because it didn't change from being like somebody willing. I didn't know if that was a later development or if that's like right now.
Okay, so first I'm gonna cackle to sustain my Grimple.
Okay.
And then
Go on then. Do it.
it's gonna vomit. DC 16 fortitude save.
Okay.
Well, Briar and fucking Lulu get front row seats on that.
That is a 15.
Oh, sweet! It's sickened 1.
Nice.
Same.
Statue.
I'm also sickened.
Yeah.
And then it's going to bite. Oh, it's a nat 20!
Nice.
Whoa!
Let's see here. 7, 1d4. Alright. So, 4 points of damage.
Doubled. 'Cause it's crit.
Oh, yeah. So 8 points of damage.
Nice. How do
and
you
then
want to do
these-
this?
I love it
Yeah.
that my gripple got the last hit. It just like hops up on its face and goes full face hugger and starts biting and
Just starts
scratching.
making out, but mid make out.
Yeah.
But yeah, as your little face hugger goes up on the statue, it starts crumbling away, trying to claw at the creature itself, tearing bits and pieces off of itself, until there's just a pile of rubble at your guys' feet.
So that's how we kill it. We just get one of those gross things to do it.
Hey,
Statues can be sickened?
I'm gonna
I guess that's
immediately
better than my good damage.
go up to my grimple and throw it at
I know, I whip out my little thingy and I'm just like, like writing that down.
You go up to your grimple and throw it.
at Cortez because he called it ugly.
Alright.
Look.
It's a
Isn't that what he
beautiful
does?
masterpiece.
Isn't he supposed to be ugly?
No, he is cute.
I've got the fucking grimple.
Everybody pile on the gripple.
Get grimpled.
Fuck.
Ew.
If you
No,
threw
what do
it,
you-
I feel like it would hit the bars, not do a,
I mean-
a weird bullet curve and just go all the way around.
Anyway, there is still one creature in the
I'm
room.
gonna say there's a creature left.
Oh, there is?
Oh,
Shit.
Yeah. I thought this was like breaking initiative.
So Briar,
Well, I don't know where it's at.
Oh, I guess I still had the rest of my turn, right?
Well, you threw your grimple and fucked around.
No, I thought we were out
Yeah,
of
it's
initiative.
true.
if
Wait,
you
we all
want to
did
take the rest
that,
of your
though.
turn, you can, and not throw the grimple.
Alright, do I see the last one?
Yeah, he backed up, and you do have visual on him right here.
Okay, then I'm going to first Evil Eye. Oh wait, no, I already used a hex to cackle. I can't do that.
Mhm.
I can't
Cap-
do one.
that was his first move.
Yeah. So I'm going to needle
Between
dart.
your- I'm confused.
What?
What does cackle have to do with your hex?
It keeps up the Grimble.
Yeah,
Can I do more than one hex per turn?
cackle's not a hex.
Yes, it is.
It's a feat. No, it's just a witch feat.
It says hex.
Oh,
and
it
it's
is a hex. Okay, that is my bad.
Okay. So I can't do more than one hex a turn, right?
No, you can only do one hex.
No, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you were right. I didn't know that was a hex. I thought it was just a thing you can do.
Yeah, there it
Being a witch, you would think so. Witches cackle.
is. Yeah. So I'm
I mean, I
going
can
to
cackle too.
Needle
It
dart.
just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's just not imbued with witchy essence.
28 to hit.
28 will hit. What are you doing
Will
with
it
the
crit?
needles?
Yeah, needle dart.
Okay.
So, 12 points of damage.
Oh. Yeah, how do you want to do this?
Wow.
Wait, just like 3 needles to the head.
Yeah, so as your Grimple is finishing up the large statue, you point a block of iron at this creature, and 3 darts zoom out from it, stabbing it in both eyes and then through the forehead.
Open your third eye.
And as it does, it crumbles away into just little pebbles. Alright.
Cool.
Now you guys are out of initiative.
Once that's all said and done, Cortez just kind of walks up to the giant tree, looks both ways out like the main entrances before staring at the tree a bit more. Why is giant tree here now?
I put my hand on it and I thank the tree for its protection.
No, I don't know why I asked.
I'm like, this is new. Looking at Briar.
The forest is learning to forgive me.
I
By
nod.
growing in crypts?
By growing where I tell it to grow.
Now, could you like grow this in a building too? Is this like a
This is a building.
Kind of looks around. I
It's
feel like
loosely a building.
It's kind of pod cave still. I don't know if this would be quite classified as building. Oh, so what were those things?
I point at the cell room behind him. Is that a building?
At the jail cell.
Is a jail cell a
Oh,
building?
jail
I would
counts.
say
That's a
not.
building.
But the jail itself is a building, but the jail cell is just a cell. He nods
You know what?
knowingly.
Get treed, and I put another tree here.
Oh, they're growing. Fun! And he kind of like walks over. So, what were those exactly?
I answer wholeheartedly. I roll to see if I know what they are.
Alright.
What kind of recall knowledge check would you like me to do, or would you like me to try to guess which one?
Technically, the ruling is that you need to say one, but
Okay,
I've just been
then
giving
I'm
it you guys. So, roll religion.
A religion.
Yeah.
Okay. Does an 18 work?
Whoa.
With an 18, you know these things probably aren't local to this plane, but
These
you
are
don't really know what
abominations
they
to
are.
our world. They are not natural to our planes.
Abominations. I see. He kind of like walks over to this one that's like crumpled, and he like picks up a piece of it. It just feels like normal stone, I assume, right?
Yeah, as you pick up a piece, you do see in the pile, it's mainly just little bits of stone.
And this one appears to be covered in mashed potatoes and corn.
Tasty.
You do see in the pile the vulture skull does remain as like an intact piece of stone.
He'll kind of grab that and then walk back to the group with it and be like, I found a thing in the rubble.
I'm going to make my way over this
Okay.
and peek my head into here to make sure that there aren't any more.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Shot. 22.
22. Right. From what you can see, there are no more.
God damn it! There's another statue in here.
Crumble it.
Oh, he
Crumble it
has
quickly.
grown.
And I quietly make my way up to the statue.
Okay.
Elemental blast at the ready.
As you have elemental blast at the ready, you walk up and see a statue of a like a woman with like a veil over them and like a long robe carrying a bowl.
I do the whole. It looks like we're good.
As you turn back around, you squint to look at it and look at the surroundings. It is behind what looks to be like a little bench or table, and leaning up against the bench, you do see a shield.
But the statues don't move. Neither
The
of these
statues do not move.
Okay, then my aura drops.
Alright, Cortez slips in as well, still
Okay.
holding the vulture skull thing.
Okay.
And at this point, you do see my aura drop and my armor fall off.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll walk up to you then, and hold out the skull. Look what I found in the apple.
Would I know of anything from my role about these things? About this skull?
No, the only
Okay.
piece of information you would have
Yep.
gotten was that.
And
Hey,
it's-
creepy one, do you know anything about this? And shoves it right in there.
Yes, yes, I do.
Okay. And
If you'd like to roll a religion check as well.
Well, I mean, technically, I already made one for, but I think that was for weaknesses, not actual creatures. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, no, 20.
let's go.
So that's a religion plus 2, 22.
All right.
You only get one.
That's actually still barely a critical because the DC is 21.
Ooh.
But what you learn from this is that you do indeed know what these are. They aren't technically occult creatures, but they were cool enough for you to look into at some point. But these are granite vultures. They bond to a vessel of stone.
Okay.
And
Paisley,
Yes.
I am going to open and get a piece of pepperoni stick. Do you
Okay.
think Rose is going to come rushing down the stairs as soon as I do? Place your bets.
She's she's currently tugging on my Elmo onesie, but you know,
anyway,
waiting. Did you already do
Place
it?
Any bets? So I was waiting.
I
I'm
bet
not
yes.
a betting man.
No.
I heard a caller.
Ah. Surprisingly, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm very surprised.
All right. So
I was brushing her
thanks for
head.
wasting our fucking time.
Anytime.
Fucking tired of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna downvote the video now.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at that.
Anyway, this is a granite vulture. They inhabit stone statues and anything that could be used as a vessel. By themselves, they're not very dangerous, but once they do get into a vessel, obviously they can be very dangerous. When they are destroyed, they go into a spirit receptacle. Their spirit inhabits an inanimate skull-shaped receptacle. In the state, they're petrified and can take no actions other than to speak telepathically until they are reconstructed. These creatures are known to reconstruct in a few days after they've been destroyed.
Oh. I relay that information.
Put your dick in it.
Once you're done, like, sharing that information, Cortez will kind of, like, turn it around to have the beak facing his face and be like, you wouldn't turn back into a mean little statue, now would you?
Put a collar on him.
You hear a voice in your head. No.
Cortez is gonna slowly hand it to the creepy one. You know what? I think you should have this.
Okay.
Cortez smiles and walks away. I dealt with the skull thing.
How big is the skull?
It's about, like, a little bit bigger than your palm.
Okay. I
The
will.
beak itself kind of comes out, making it, like, twice as long. But, like, the skull is your head, and then it comes out twice as far. Or the skull is the same size as your palm, and it comes out twice as far.
Okay. I'll like grab in my bag and get some string and make it into a necklace and wear it around my neck.
Okay.
Because why the heck? All right.
All right. But yeah, you guys are in a room. There are 2 statues in this room, a small table with a shield leaning against it.
Oh yeah, I grabbed the shield.
Okay. The shield is embroidered with a red raven.
I ask, is this the shield that we are looking for?
Cortez looks at it for a second. Yes, yes.
It's attached to my back somehow with a piece of rope, or
Okay.
somehow I attach it to my back, and then I go up to this statue, and I'm like,
So far, it's unmoving.
okay, then I go to this door.
Okay, that so far is making me paranoid. So I'm gonna go up to the statue. I'm gonna like grab the skull. I'm like, does this have one of your brethren in it?
Oh my god, why do you do this to me, Kyle? It's a lever at the end of a fucking room? God damn, I could fucking pull on the fucking lever.
Well, there's a
Okay.
lever and 2 wheels.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't actually interact with those wheels, but I can interact with the lever.
Okay.
Trapdoor, I fall. Die.
As you activate the lever, you hear a loud, like, and then click.
Cortez will kind of peek his head around the corner.
You
What
lower
are
the
you
lever,
doing?
and nothing seems to happen.
You are playing with levers?
Brigand, you get no response from the skull.
Okay.
I just call out. What's in that other door?
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to open it.
Cortez is gonna go around this corner.
It opens.
He's nervous.
In the next
Oh,
room
Jesus
is like an
Christ.
open room with like kind of like this like detailed marble flooring. The
With
walls
stacks of
seem
tires.
the walls seem to have been painted at one point, but are now long decayed, so a lot of the stone is showing through.
Very cool. Okay, I'm gonna start searching the room.
Okay. As you step there, I need you to make a perception check.
Uh-oh. Seven, so 23.
97.
23. Okay. So as you step there, the last second you hear a click and the same kind of whirring sound that you heard when the lever was flipped, but instead of a click at the end, you hear a releasing mechanism as multiple spikes release from the wall and shoot towards you.
Oh! Do I have time to react, or am I getting...
That was the perception
shoot
check,
spot?
so since you succeeded the perception check, you will take half damage.
Oh, okay.
These are a little different in this one.
So it's 13, halved would be 6. Just so everyone knows, that is a homebrew rule that we came up with, because otherwise the trap would just hit. And I don't like that.
I'm gonna immediately go back over to the
So
door.
yeah, you step on it and it like shoots out these spikes, and then you see as the spikes slowly retreat back into the wall and set.
Okay, I'm gonna go back over to my party. I'm like, oh, hey guys, there's a really cool chamber over there. Why don't you guys go check it out?
Ulu, you would have seen the spikes since you were standing there.
Cortez just raised an eyebrow.
A cool room.
I mean, it is cool looking. There's some
Okay, how do I-
very pointy, sharper things.
It also was not
No.
a very quiet mechanism.
When you say cool, what do you mean by that?
It's rather
Old.
chilly.
I see. Have
I
you figured
see.
out what that lever does in there?
Icy, like cold.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's another word for it. I pull the lever again.
Okay, as you pull the lever, it makes the same whirring sound and a click.
Somebody want to go back into that room?
Yeah, why don't someone goes back in the room? I believe in you guys. You got this.
But you already know where it is, so it
I'll
would
point
make
it out
the
for
most
ya.
sense. No, why don't you take the lead?
No, I'm at half health right now. I'm not going back in.
You're at half health.
Yeah.
Your sentience is quite impressive, and Cortez starts walking towards the room.
Okay.
Ah.
He's not jumping in right now. He's
Mhm.
just kind of like looking around.
Yeah, if you
Well-
want to search, you can make a perception check.
Nice. So that would be a 28.
Yeah, sure enough. You do see little bits of spikes poking out from this wall, and you can
If
see.
you look at it, it's just obvious. There's a bunch of holes right here with spikes sticking out of it.
And then there's this blue, right here, is pressure plated.
Okay. So he'll kind of step out a bit more, and then he'll kind of slip behind this door over here to stay on the blue still, and then look around on like both these sides, left and right.
Okay.
Is there anything over here?
Using your same perception check just for the room, you do not see anything.
So you'll kind of like shout out to be like, "Don't step on the blue," and I believe you'll be okay. And then he'll kind of like pop over here on the edge and kind of like wince as if prepared for something to happen.
Yeah, and as you jump over, you wince. Nothing happens.
Okay.
From the other room, like, what's happening?
Do I from my position? Do I hear like the voice come through the wall?
Yeah, from the wall, you hear just a muffled voice of Briar.
Cortez will smack the wall a few times, and then he'll jump over here on this side. And then slowly kind of make his way up towards the stairs, peeking over.
Can nobody hear me?
You are in a solid stone room.
With two people that were standing by the door I was
Oh,
in.
yeah. I mean, they can hear you.
He's going.
Yeah, nobody's answering, though.
I'm gonna kind of watch him.
So I don't.
You see as Cortez makes it to the other side of the room.
Okay, so I can't see it.
Yeah, you can see Cortez.
I pass that information along, then I'm like, he's made it?
He just kind of turn around for a second and be like, so, like, make a gesture with his hand, like, what's taking so long?
I follow in his footsteps.
Okay. Yeah, following in his footsteps, you go between this door and around here. Not seemingly to set off any traps or anything.
And I make it.
Yep.
After like 2 minutes of nobody answering me, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Cortez
walk
is-
into this room and be like, "What the fuck, guys?"
Make a perception check.
Careful of the trap.
21.
21. Alright, so you'll take half damage. As you walk in, you're like, what the fuck, guys? And you realize last second that you stand on a pressure plate as you jump out of the way.
Cortez turns when this gets activated and looks really confused. I said to not step on the blue.
19 halved would be 9 points of damage. And then you guys see as the spikes jut out of the wall and get all the way to these steps, like, and you wince for a second as they stop 5 feet in front of you.
Yikes.
Yeah, Cortez looks really confused and concerned. I said to not step on it. Why did you step on it?
Nobody told me anything.
He then looks at the other two. You said nothing to him?
I was mostly just watching you.
I totally did. He just wasn't listening to me.
I don't believe you.
After the retreat, I step off,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to, like, see if I can reactivate it by staying out of the way.
Okay. Yeah, and you like push your foot or anything out, and as soon as you touch
Like, I
the
can
pressure,
use my base kineticist to, like, do a piece of wood or something.
yeah, as you do,
Oh,
the
yeah.
spikes immediately shoot out again.
Okay, so I was checking to see if this re-triggered that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this does nothing to do with that. So that click was not this. I start twisting one of the knobs.
Okay, which one do you twist?
The right one.
You twist the right one, and you hear the whirring
Oh,
sound. but
also,
no
what's over
click.
here?
Oh, yeah. As you guys get to the other side of the room, you see a doorway that leads into a spiral staircase.
That's a cool spiral staircase.
But as you spin the right one, the whirring sound happens, but you don't hear that like final clicking sound.
After I spin it, I'm gonna pull the lever.
Okay, you pull the lever, and you hear more whirring sounds, but no click.
Yeah, I'm gonna twist the other side.
All right, you twist the other side. You hear a whirring sound. Instead of a click, you hear a like ping.
I'm gonna pull the lever.
You pull the lever, nothing happens.
Okay, I'm gonna retwist this side.
Okay, you retwist that side, and nothing happens.
I'm gonna undo the lever.
Undo the lever.
I'm gonna twist this side.
Okay, twist that side. You get the sense that nothing else is happening.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to this side.
Okay. You twist that, nothing happens.
Alright, I did everything. And then I'm
Okay.
gonna avoid the...
Okay.
Are these torches lit right now? I assume they're not because they're off, right?
They are not lit.
Cool.
So, that is another thing that we were doing, but we haven't done, is who is holding the light source?
I have the rock.
Okay.
This carpet thing on the pole.
I
Mhm.
slide in front of Cortex.
Is it
Up on
actually a
Cortex.
carpet on a pole?
Quartet.
Yeah, it's a decorative piece.
Can I try to gently extricate it?
Sure. As you reach up, make a thievery check.
Which is
It's a skill called Thievery.
what's an actual? Oh, there is. Okay. I didn't know there's an actual thievery skill. That's a 14.
Okay. You begin pulling it, and it does start to rip slightly, but you do get the rest of it down without ripping. It's very, very brittle. It seems to have been here for some time.
Okay, I'm going to try to gently roll it up and put it in the backpack.
It's huge. It's like...
Well, I expect it's gonna poke out of my backpack.
Yeah, you can wear it like one of those giant ninja scrolls on Naruto.
Yeah.
It's 12 bulk.
How do you know?
Because Giant Rug is in the equipment. I'm kidding. I have no idea.
All right, I thought you were talking about it.
Okay.
It is pretty darn heavy though.
Okay. Take it with me.
Okay.
We taking it.
Figure it out.
But Briar, you're heading down the
Yeah.
spiral staircase. Okay. So yeah, you get to the bottom. Is everyone else following him or waiting?
I am
Um,
following behind him.
Cortez is slowly following behind. Like he's like tentatively making sure that suddenly danger doesn't get sounded out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, I'm annoyed at my fellow party members currently, so I'm just going.
Cortez did what he was
Fair.
supposed to.
I just wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
I totally told you just weren't paying attention.
But as you get to the bottom of the staircase, you see a room that seems to have been turned over. There's only a couple empty boxes and barrels and a flip table.
Apparently, this room has been turned upside down.
You
Okay.
see an open doorway right here, and an open doorway right here that's been stacked with like barrels and boxes. As you get to there, you can see through the other doorway, and you see like marbling floor.
Once it's determined to be relatively safe with your, Cortez will slip in.
Okay.
And he'll kind of like walk over to the box and barrels and kind of peek inside.
Okay. Yeah, and as you look inside, it does look like empty boxes.
We have accomplished our goal here.
Cortez nods, but he gives a small good yes, but who knows what we could find?
Look around.
I just wanted to see what the consensus was.
Does
You-
look like this place could be well picked.
Look over
As
at
I
the
peek
over
my
thing.
head into here.
Okay. You see the rest of the room. Yeah, and it's a room that has marble flooring. One of the walls seems to have like kind of caved in. In the center of the room, you see a statue. It doesn't look like that. It looks similar, but it looks to be more of like a mannequin. That isn't wearing anything, just like a white mannequin.
Oh, it's not a statue. It's like a mannequin.
Yeah, it does still appear to be statuesque.
But if it's a mannequin,
What?
was it supposed to be
Speak.
wearing something?
As you have that thought, you do look at the statue a little bit closer, and you do see like scratch marks on it, like it was wearing something.
Somebody has been here and has taken something from that poxed up statue.
That would cause kind of Cortez to peek over and scratch the back of his head.
My head?
Yeah, your head, not his own head.
Like lean over and scratch the back of my head.
It'll help Briar think too.
Ah, yes.
But no, upon that he'll. Well, I mean, how long ago could that have been? We don't know how long these ruins have been here, but assumably at least, I don't know, a couple of years, maybe 20. He's just throwing random numbers out.
Maybe 20 years.
Or at least
Is this also made of stone?
Yes, it appears to be.
I'm going to step in.
Someone came in after our client?
Maybe not necessarily, it might have been before. Would probably be a better. I don't think the shield would have been there anymore if they had come after.
Fair.
And there's this is water, right?
Yeah, yeah. There's a little bit of water in like the basin itself. Briar, as you continue to step into that room, it opens up even more. Man, these high volumes are rough. But as you do step into the room, you see what looks to be 3 like bright red figures peering down at you from up on this wall. I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Dang it.
Ooh, 18.
20.
Okay, I will need those numbers in just a second. Go with this one. No, that's the one we just had. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Ulu.
Oh. So I was trying to fix where the roof was on my screen,
Mm-hmm.
and I noticed that there were like chairs floating, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I looked
13.
on the floor above. They used it as decoration pieces in the.
Oh, yeah. What was that, Paisley?
13.
13.
13.
Okay, Cortez.
Total of 29.
No,
Get it.
dang.
He had a nat 20.
Okay. Brigand.
13.
13. And Briar.
18. Unnatural 18.
Alright, first up, Cortez.
Cool. I'm not sure. Would have Briar called out the like danger?
So me and Kyle have talked about this a bit.
Yeah, so what you recognize at this point in time is that something's off, there is danger around, but you can't really tell what's happening. But
Okay.
he did just walk into a room and something's off, so he might have like walked
Might
into the
have
room and went
flinched.
like, ah!
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Or you could have just got this weird sixth sense that's like, whoa, we need to slow down.
Yeah, that's fair. Cortez does have good perception, so it could just been like a chill down the spine, something like that.
Yeah.
He'll kind of move over to the wall then for his first action, and he'll peek around. I guess I'll put him right there for a second. He doesn't see anything then, right?
Yeah, from there, you do see Briar looking up to the right.
Shoot, not a great place. He's gonna draw his gun, but that is gonna be my turn because I don't want to clog the hallway.
Oh, what do I see, by the way?
As you walk into this room, you see 3 bright red, like, demonoid creatures sitting up on these rocks and, like, what looks to be cubbies.
I was just seeing if it was like a weird hide volume or so. I can't see anything up there.
Oh, really?
No.
If you come in here.
Nope, that's I just moved my guy in there. I still can't see anything.
Really?
Oh, there's the imp.
Okay, I
Yeah,
just moved
now-
them.
Okay, yeah, now I can see.
Okay. Yeah, there's 3 imps up there. And they are, like, peering down at you, kind of, like, giggling amongst themselves.
They're cackling.
Yeah, they are cackling. So Cortez, that's your
pretty.
turn.
It was just me moving and reloading, or not reloading, but drawing my gun because I
Alright.
don't want to clog the hallway.
Alright. Okay. Imp 1. Oops.
Let me swap my armor. Swap.
You
There.
see as this imp is going to fly down to you. And as like it gets to the ground level, you see as its body seems to like be getting wider and more round. Its arms and legs seem to like shrink in a bit and cut off at the end, forming hooves. Its head elongates into a boar snout as when it lands, it turns into a boar.
Oh no, not again.
More. Hang on. And then it is going to make a tusk attack. That's not gonna hit. 14 on you, Briar.
No.
Okay. So yeah, it flies down, morphs into a boar, and tries to hit you like mid-change, and it just misses. Briar, that's your go.
For my free action, I'm going to drop the light source.
Okay.
For my first action, I'm going to activate my aura, doing an elemental blast on this guy.
All right.
That's a 26.
26 will hit.
Wait. Yeah, it is 26. Double checking.
Okay.
So that's 7 plus, that's 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sweet. As you blast into it, this board does seem to be like way weaker than the one that you fought before. As when you hit it with its blast, like black blood liquid sprays across the wall. It already seems on death's door.
Okay. My second action, I'm going to activate my armor.
All right.
My third action, I'm going to brace myself by raising my shield.
Okay. Awesome. Next up is the next amp. It is going to fly towards you. This one does not change shape. As it gets close to you, it whips out with its tail and tries to hit you with the stinger. God damn. A 15.
Nope.
Then with that, it will back up slightly and hover in the air for a little bit. So it will come in, sting at you, miss, and then back up. Brigand.
Oh, I have an attack of opportunity now?
Do you?
I'm kidding, I don't.
Okay.
You're a fucking liar.
Alright, I will.
So yeah, Brigand, you don't know what the danger is, but you do hear sounds of combat.
Okay. So 11, 20, and then. Yeah, I should be able to see the flying one from here, right?
Yeah, you do.
Alright, then I'm going to use my needle dart.
Alright, go for it.
14 to hit?
14 will miss.
Alright. Well, that's my turn.
Alright. Ulu. Okay, so you're muted if you're talking.
Oh, my mic was just tipped up. I am going to up in there.
Yeah, and same with you. From your vantage, you can almost see him, but you don't see the danger. You just know that Briar has gotten into combat.
Yeah.
We probably hear some form of scuffling, yeah, stuff like that. So.
About how long has it been since we've entered this place?
You guys
Like,
haven't taken a rest, so it's been. I'd say it might have taken you a bit to mess with those levers and stuff. So like.
I'm talking about the entire cave so far.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys really haven't taken a rest, but you did take some time to pick the lock and stuff. So I'd say probably like 10-15 minutes.
Okay. Well, if it's been over 10 minutes, I can use my fruit again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll give that to you, yeah.
I get up right behind.
Briar.
He doesn't know who I am.
Yeah.
I was just thinking. Can I step around him?
It is a tight enclosed space.
Is that tumble through?
Yeah. But tumble throughs for if you're trying to tumble through enemies. I'll allow it since he is at the end of the hallway. You can kind of just squeeze past, but I'll call it rough terrain.
Okay.
But if you guys were like mid hallway, you would not be able to squeeze past each other unless you tumble through.
Okay. So
Oh,
that
you can move through the space of a willing creature. You just can't end your turn there. Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. Then yeah, you can just move through them then.
Oh, okay. Circle around to this.
Yeah, and as you get into the hall or the room, you do see a really fucked up boar right here as well, and a third imp that's up here.
Okay, so I moved twice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call knowledge on the imp in front of us.
Okay. Recall knowledge or your special thing.
Oh, exploit vulnerability. My
Okay.
bad. But I fucking don't.
Okay. You do have
Or-
one more hero point if you would like to use it.
I think I am gonna use it. Bam. Oh. Hi. So it's a plus 11, 16.
16, that will succeed.
Yay! Okay. Cool. That's my turn. I had to move twice.
Alright.
Edge bit over.
Succeed, you would learn...
wait.
weakness, right?
I moved 15, and then from this position...
You don't have to move again from there.
Yeah, you could continue your movement. If you didn't do any actions between the movements.
Right.
So I'll say you still have one more action.
Okay, sweet. That's what I was wondering. I stabbed the boar.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Yay. $23 hit him.
23 will hit.
Yay. 10 points of damage.
Nice. You run in here, you study the imp, and then you slash at this boar, cutting right at the neck as it bleeds out. You again see like this like really black liquid, and as it bleeds out, you see it like deform into the imp again, and then turn into dust. It's a weird way for it to be knocked down.
He's like climbing the wall.
Yeah, it's weird.
Alright, cool. Then third imp turn. This imp will... Oh, you were just out of its reach. Damn. Okay. You see this imp snap its fingers and it goes invisible.
Hmm.
Cortez.
Cool. You will peek around the corner and you will take a shot at the one flying or hovering, I guess.
Alright. Go for it.
So that will be a 24.
24 will hit.
So 9 points.
Alright. 9 points. You see a large blood spray behind the creature as it starts coughing up blood.
And then I will reload and take another shot.
Alright.
probably be a miss. That would be it's like an 8 or something like that.
Okay, yeah, that will miss.
Okay, and that'll be my turn.
All right, Briar.
Hello.
Boar's
the only one
dead.
that I see is the flying one here.
Yeah, the flying one. You did see the other one turn invisible.
Okay. How close did it get to us before it turned invisible?
It turned invisible while it was still over here.
Oh, okay.
I will say that you know it's invisible rather than just like poof gone. As it like snapped its fingers, like bits and pieces of it started turning invisible. Just because I gave it away by saying the word invisible.
Okay. Then I'm going to one action elemental blast this guy.
Okay.
Does a 28 hit?
28 will crit.
Oh, let's go. 18 points of damage.
Yeah, that one fucking gets obliterated. It's flying there. You see it get shot by Cortez, and it coughs up blood, and it looks up and sneers at you, and just black mist.
And then I'm gonna put a tree right here. As you see, like, elemental blast into my other hand, it, like, looks like I just pull the tree out of the ground using my, my kinetic abilities. As you guys, like, see the roots and stuff, like, just coalesce into one tree that just, like, sprouts out of the ground.
Fuck yeah.
Hey! And that's my turn.
Alright. Brigand.
Alright.
So the one imp that you had shot at before did turn into a black mist. You don't see anything from your vantage point.
Oh, okay. First, go like this. Oh.
You will have to
Go
completely
around.
move through them if you want to get into the room.
Yeah, no, I have 25 moves, and that's 20 right there.
You can't stop in a square that we're in.
I'm not. I'm merely repositioning my camera. Yeah, I'll go right there.
Okay. You get into the room and you don't see any more enemies that are alive. Briar and Ulu do seem to still be on edge.
Okay. Well, I can't ready an action with a 2-action spell now because I've moved, right?
You can only ready a one action.
Alright, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay. So yeah, you see Brigand run in and cast shield. You have like the slight blue shimmer around your body. Alright, is that your turn?
Okay. Yeah.
Ulu.
I watched it poof.
You watched it turn invisible, but you don't know where it is at this point in time. It turned invisible right here.
Have something for this. I have something called Aura Sight, but I haven't used it before, and I don't know what it does.
Aura sight.
One sec, I gotta pull up on my computer. My phone just died.
I don't think that will help you in this situation. You learn to read the natural auras of other living creatures. To do this, you must focus on a single living target without blinking for 1 minute.
Yeah. This has already happened. I'm going to just kind of carefully move forward, I think. I'm just gonna walk right in here to see if I can lure it out of
Nobody
the
cares about my trees.
What were you trying to do with that?
If you stay by my tree, it will protect you.
Oh. I'm trying to get it to hit me
Don't worry, Cortez will hug the tree.
currently. I just slowly...
Is that where you're stopping?
Yep.
Okay.
And I save a smack with my chakram.
How many do you have left?
I have 1 action left.
No.
Oh wait,
Ready
2
is-
I have 2 actions. I've only moved this turn.
Then yes.
Sorry. And then okay, that absorbs my last action.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're preparing to swing a chakram. What are you looking for? Just for it to appear?
Yes.
And are you
In front.
swinging or throwing?
Swinging.
Okay.
So it's got to be within.
Yeah, it's
On
got to
terrain.
appear next to you.
I'm hoping it will because I just like offered myself. Okay, that's all I got.
Okay. The imp does appear right in front of you.
Oh,
You were
yeah!
you were walking right there, and I was like, if she walks any further, she'll run into it.
Classic. Okay.
Surprise party trick.
So-
Smack. Or I attempt to smack her.
Mm-hmm.
19.
19. That will hit.
Hey, I was about to say, a lot of hesitation happening. Making me nervous. 4 points of damage.
Alright.
Get
I don't
bopped,
really
buddy.
know the rules with invisibility. Does it turn visible? Yeah, if the target uses a hostile action, the spell ends after the hostile action is complete. So it technically would get an attack on you before you hit it.
Damn.
That's cool. It's as the hostile action ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably won't hit.
20.
12. And then you would
No.
be flat-footed, so it'd be -2 to your AC.
Oh, still no.
Okay. So yeah, you hear it grunt slightly in front of you as a tail appears right next to your head, and as it does, you swing with your chakram and slice it right across the chest.
Stupid.
It'll go and take another swing. That one way worse. So it takes its tail and strike, both missing. With its third, it will fly back up into this cubby and kind of like hiss at you.
Nice.
Cortez.
You never guess what I do.
Yeah, from your vantage point, you did see the scuffle, but then it flew out of your view.
That's fine. I'm gonna kind of nuzzle myself against this tree over here.
Okay.
Actually, doesn't look like there's room. Won't let me. Actually, nope. Nothing.
Yeah, you
not
can
as
stand
as-
right there. That's where
okay.
Paisley just left from.
And then up against the tree, kind of use that as like a stabilizer, just for flavor wise, and I'll shoot.
Alright, go for it. I will give it half cover just because of where it positioned, but
Okay. That will be a 29.
okay. 20. Yeah, that will still hit. Actually, that will still crit.
Oh, crit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I was gonna go up to D10, and there's one other thing that happens. Oh wait, no, different kind. Never mind. Yeah, it's just bonus damage. Bad rolls, unfortunately. So that would be a total of 11.
All right, how do you want to do this?
Right in the neck.
Yeah, so as it's like up there, it gets on like all fours, even though it is bipedal, and hisses at Ulu. And like mid hiss, it stops as its neck is just completely ripped off, and its head kind of like lolls to the side.
Fuck yeah.
That one also, like as it goes down, it scrunches up and then turns to dust.
Cortez will kind of flip his gun down into the butt end and just kind of blow the smoke off. That's it, right? That's it, no more?
Yeah, you guys are out of initiative at this point.
Before I release my aura, I'm gonna offer anybody a nut.
Cortez shakes his head for once, disappointed almost.
I'm well enough.
Okay.
I didn't get hit, so.
I'm in desperate need of your nut.
I need it now.
With his open hand, I put my hand over his, and my nut appears.
Nice.
Such a generous god.
Thank you, great nut master.
It's Nutmeister.
How much do I get from it?
2d4 plus 6.
Oh.
And I'm also going to eat a nut. This is mine. Let's go!
Nice.
Let's go!
A healthy nut.
Thanks.
Sweet. Takes me back up to full.
No, that was mine.
Oh.
This one's yours. Oh, let's go! That was a good fucking nut.
Sweet.
I feel better. Is it nap time, guys?
Yeah. Okay.
Cortez will kind of like clear into the room further. He has his gun out now. He's
Yeah, you're prepared.
he's just not happy. Too much fighting.
And then before I leave, I thank this tree for its protection.
Okay. And it sways slightly. You know that means thank you.
Oh yeah, I know.
I would thank him if it's gonna immediately die because there's no dirt or nutrition.
Roots are growing through this walls, so.
I've seen trees grow out of trees. I think he's fine.
Yeah, I summoned another tree growing out of this tree.
No.
Oh wow, it's totally gonna die.
Give Tim.
I'm gonna scamper up here.
Okay.
Just kind of like these makeshift beds are up here, right?
Yeah, and they look like they're just like piles of hay pretty much that are all like scorched.
That's from the Taco Bell.
Do they have like any like things around the bed, or is it just the bed itself?
It looks like it's just the bed. It seems like it is like literally just cubbies to sleep in. You do notice that there's a lot more beds here than imps.
That is true. We only fought 3. Cortez will eventually jump down and catch up with the group.
Okay.
He's doing that. He'd be like, we should be careful more of those flying things may be around. Whatever those were.
Not a fan of things that fly.
They're quite obnoxious, always in the sky so far away. Makes it for easy shooting, though.
As you guys entered this room, you do see like kind of an open cavern, and then like a deep hole right in front of you guys, and at the bottom you see like skeletal remains.
That's a deep hole right there.
That's some skeletal remains right there.
Are there like any
Be right back, guys.
okay? Are there any like backpacks or anything down there? That are like once were part, obviously, of the skeletal remains.
From what you can see, actually make a perception check.
I'm gonna grab a rock and cast light on it and drop it down so we can see.
Does that mean that my rock that has light cast on it ends?
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh.
24. No, not 24. Sorry. 22.
Okay.
No,
Well-
it says last until make your daily preparation.
Oh, so you can just have everything. Just keep doing it. Is it a spell slot or a cantrip?
Oh yeah. If you cast this spell again on a second object, the light spell on the first object.
That sucks. You just lose your light.
We all have dark vision or low light vision.
Except for, yeah. I mean, Ulu has low light, but yeah.
I mean, like, I'm just sitting there and I'm holding this light around, and then all of a sudden, it's just like, now I'm just holding a rock, so I just drop it.
Yeah, as you look down there, you see like a couple ropes and like it doesn't look like adventuring equipment more. It looks more like mining equipment. So you see like
Was
a
it-
pickaxe.
Was this
some
like a
ropes.
collapse, perhaps? Like they were down there and something collapsed, or
I would say make a insight check, but there's not insight. Let's see. Make I would say make a lore check, and if you have any lores pertaining to this, you could add it. If not, it would just be a flat roll.
yeah. I mean, the only lore I have is mercantile, so
Okay.
yeah. So it'd only be an 8.
Yeah, you can't really tell. You do look around. I'll use your other perception, and it doesn't seem like if it was a collapse, it didn't seem like it collapsed from above this.
Okay.
Like there's no open hole above you guys.
Right. Okay. I mean, from what Cortez sees, it kind of shrug and keep walking. Then there's no
Okay.
reason to go down there. Gotta clamber up.
Yeah. In this area, you just see the hole now that's lit at the bottom, and then you see this open doorway right here. I know we're kind of just waiting to see what pays gets
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, just because we have time, I'm gonna use my 50-foot of rope to go down the hole.
Okay. Down in the hole, you do see there's bits of like wood, trash pieces, and then a lot of skeletal remains. Make a perception check to see if you see anything more.
Anyone?
Other than that, you see a few more sets of rope, a couple pythons, a couple pickaxes. With the 21, I'll say, since you're there, you do find, like, on one of the skeletons, a little bag of coins.
Oh, sweet. I grabbed the bag of coins.
Okay. Inside, it's 5 copper, 2 silver. Not a whole lot, but what the guy had on him.
Okay, doke. I climb back out, coil
Okay.
up my rope, and put it back in my backpack.
As
Hey, I'm back.
Hello.
Brigand is doing that, Cortez will look at Briar for a second. What exactly is this place? We have seen some interesting creatures.
Oh yeah. Let me just use my nature to tell you exactly what place we're in right now. So 21.
21 nature.
Yep.
This is definitely a cave.
Yeah, we're in a cave.
Yes. Strange red things that transform into animals are often in caves, yes?
Definitely doesn't seem natural. Both there does seem to be man-made structures, but the creatures here also don't seem to be natural. So
Another abomination of this world. needs to be cleansed anyway.
Oh,
We don't see them out and about outside our caves, do we?
I mean, maybe it could be a new nature evolution.
I like you guys are like science like versus natural or like natural and non-natural. I'm gonna be like everything's a monster. So we jumped down this hole.
Brigand just jumped down there and came out with a little bag of coins, but nothing else of interest.
Okay, I pop back over here.
Are you guys peering into this room?
Yes.
Okay. As you look into this room... Oh.
A bunch of poop?
Yes.
It is, actually.
Oh.
I knew it.
You look into this room, and you see many piles of poop, and then from across the way, you see a large creature, furred, kind of bipedal with large horns, and you see it has like this, just the head of one of the imps, and it seems to be like finishing off its meal.
Hey, that's Krampus.
As you guys
Awesome.
peer in, it looks up at you guys, and kind of like huffs to itself as it stands up. I'd like you guys all to roll initiative.
That's a 10.
Uh, 10.
Kyle,
Mm-hmm.
because I was
Kyle, just a question. Are you trying to kill us? I'm scared.
because I was so rudely interrupted while I was trying to ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
Can I roll survival instead of perception
Oh.
For...
for my initiative roll? It's the same plus.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Okay, it's still a 10.
Okay.
I got a 23.
25.
And Ulu,
10.
10. Okay. First up, Brigand.
Alright. Going in. And then... Oh, yeah. Within 60 feet.
He
Going
is.
to needle darts.
All right.
With the cold iron specifically, just in case it actually makes a difference.
Okay.
That is a 15 to hit.
15 will not hit. So you see, as he stands up, swallows the rest of the imp that he was eating. You fire the 3 darts at him, and he kind of leans to one side as the darts pass by him.
I'll just flip him off. That's
All right. Cortez.
It's like just out of my range.
You can still shoot if it's at past your range. You just take a negative.
Yeah, but I don't try not to take the negative. I can avoid it.
Okay, just making sure, because when we were first testing out like thrown weapons, it was really confusing.
I will move to this kind of like nook corner over here, and then I am going to. Okay, one more time for ready action. So can I wait until it gets closer and then shoot, or is it?
So for ready action, you'll take 2 actions to ready a 1 action thing.
Okay.
And then at any point you can use your reaction to use it. But you do say what you're waiting for. when you.
I'm just
set
waiting
it up.
for him to get closer.
Yeah. So if you.
Another thing that you could do is just delay your turn until after he moves closer.
Yeah, that is true.
That is true. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to delay turn.
Okay. Then, during someone's turn, just let me know that you want to go after them.
It'll be after his turn to make it easy.
Okay.
Because I assume he'll be moving forward.
Okay. Then, it is him. He stands up.
He just kills Levi instantly.
Oi. Don't do that.
He is going to move forward.
He has 35 speed.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
So you see, with like the hooved legs, he jumps across this landscape that is like rough and uneven with ease, as he just kind of effortlessly bounds towards you. As he does, he kind of runs his like elongated hand along the ground, picking up just like rubble, and as he runs across poop, kind of like packs it in and then throws it at you as like one ball.
That's disgusting.
Where's your guy who vomits? He's 3 of us behind you.
That's a 13 to hit? Or
Nope.
yeah, 13. So it crashes across right next to you. And for his last one, I can't use that. He'll just go for it again. He'll dig up another chunk and throw it at you. And that will miss too. Damn, he rolled real
Poop
bad.
flung.
What?
So get poop flung.
So yeah, as he's running, he just runs 2 hands along the ground, gathering these clumps of rock and poop, and throws both of them at you. They scatter, but they do both miss. Briar. Or
Okay.
I guess either Briar
Nope.
or Ulu, whoever wants to go first.
Well, it's actually Tristan's turn.
Yeah, because it was
Correct.
after.
Yep.
So I am still gonna shove myself in this corner, but I am going to then shoot.
Okay.
I'll get a chance to reload after, so. 19?
19 will just hit.
Yeah, that's good. So 9 damage.
Okay.
And then I will reload and that will be my turn.
Okay. You see as it takes the shot, it does wound it, but it doesn't seem to gravely wound it.
Okay, good to know.
Alright. Next, Briar or Ulu.
What's your perception, Deco?
+6.
It's a +7.
So, if you guys have the same initiative, I'll just let you guys decide who goes first. If that's what you want to decide, you can.
Yeah. How about I go first?
Okay.
Unless you, like, there was a reason you would. I don't really have a reason to go first.
Okay.
Um,
Dude, what do we got? Sorry, my fucking Amazon thing. I hate it.
That's its only line. It says, "Sorry, something's not right," and like at any hour of the day, and it's really unsettling. What were you gonna say, Daco?
Sorry, I was unplugging something.
Definitely not.
No,
Daco.
if you want to go first, I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
Okay, I am. First, exploiting vulnerability on
Okay.
this bad boy. Who? Oh, 1 second here. I think he is. And I had to
those in my sheet again. Yes.
25.
Yeah, that'll succeed.
Okay.
Tell me his greatest weakness.
His greatest weakness is cold iron.
Oh!
My like scroll, I'm like, yes, writing this in real quick. Snapping that shut, it like dissipates for me. Look at my chakram. What we're doing. I'm gonna, oh gosh. Gonna move up. Then I'm gonna attempt to demoralize this guy.
Okay.
Wait, actually. Okay. Hope that is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, hitting him with the "Hey, ugly," and I'm just gonna wave my hands at him.
Okay.
How do I do this again?
Is your intimidation versus their will, I believe?
Yes.
As
my intimidation?
As you go to do that, you again see a shadow flicker across the wall.
Okay.
And you hear the same giggle of the familiar shadow that follows you. And as you do, it just goes, "Hey, ugly!" making fun of you as you're making fun of it.
Oh no, I'm demoralized.
Can I?
Like, "Hey, ugly." And it's like, "Hey, ugly," and you're like, "Aw."
You have a -2 to your check.
Okay.
And then is it versus their will DC?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no. 9.
Okay. Yeah, that won't succeed. And the shadow chuckles as it disappears.
Oh, not now.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna, on my turn, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna rush forward here, and then, when I channel my elements, I'm going to say, "Gates of wood, flow through me and heed my call." I wrote down quotes for my abilities.
Yeah.
Nice.
And when I do that, one action elemental blast.
All right, go for it.
That's a 22.
22 will hit.
That is 7 points of damage.
All right. Same with Cortez. It does damage, like wood spikes into him. He does flinch, but it is not like a grave wound.
And then my third action is going to be activating my armor.
All right. Nice.
Oh, nature's strength, provide me protection.
Yeah.
Nice. Brigand.
Alright, so.
I'm gonna write them for all of my abilities.
Yeah.
Nice. I love that.
Love that.
So I'm going to. Here, he is within 40 feet. Oh, yeah, definitely. Alright, cool. I'm going to grab Handy. I'm like, okay, you got
gonna
this,
keep
dude.
this guy handy?
Yep. And I'm going to channel Touch of Idiocy into him and throw him at the thing, yelling, "I choose you, Handy!"
Hey, wrong
and
universe.
oh shit. I left him behind.
Go get him,
No,
Handy. He's
I put him
weak.
right here.
Oh, cool. So he has 40 feet of movement.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna go around the back because he's trying to be all sneaky. And we'll touch him on the ass with Touch of Idiocy.
All right. What is that
It is a will save.
All right. So yeah, you see as Brigand points, you see the little hand crawl from like beneath his hair, and like crawl across the floor real quick and touch this guy's ass.
No, you should have had an amputee hand, and it would be your hand.
Yeah, we had a
that's
conversation
cool.
about that. That would have been cool, but to not have a hand would also suck.
But then you just always cast Mage Hand.
Yeah.
I believe it will be a success. 25.
Yeah. Nothing happens. All right, whatever.
I liked what you're doing though.
I
Still
should
one
still
action.
have. I should still have one action left, right?
Uh-huh.
Correct.
All right, I'm gonna evil eye him, so that's another will save.
All right. That is 15.
All right, frightened 1.
All right.
And that'll be my turn, and I am officially out of spells.
Okay.
Yikes.
It is his turn. Let's see, frightened. Take DCs. Okay. All checks and DCs. That's rough.
Yeah.
In your head, Brigand,
In your
you hear a voice
head.
say, "I am the frightful one," as it's going to cast fear on you.
And I am the master of spooky. Fear me.
Fear. You need to make a will save.
All right.
Don't you roll? Damn it.
What was on a 17? That is plus 9, so 22.
22. You are frightened 1.
Oh shit! All right.
He spooked you a little bit.
All right, you about spooked the master of spook.
And then for the last action, again, scooping up poop and rock is going to throw it at you.
Why me? Go after someone else.
Because you're out of spells, Goofy.
Oh, he doesn't know that.
Does he have minor protection or cover?
Not him. There would be a direct line between him and this guy.
Oh, okay.
If he was going after Ulu, then yeah, maybe.
I was trying to position my way so I'd, like, possibly cover both,
Oh.
but I don't think I can. Oh, I was also getting them mixed up in the back.
Oh, okay. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
It doesn't crit though.
No.
Okay.
What do you think his AC's 14?
Or 23 because of the frightened.
Still no.
Okay. So that is 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Just a rockin' shit hits you in the face. Alright. Cortez.
Boom. Speaking around the corner like in last combat. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it's gonna miss. 13.
Yeah, 13 misses.
Reload and shoot again. That one's a miss too. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Ulu.
Hello. Got the squad with me. Rolling up. Hello.
and low.
Very far away from you guys now. Oh. I'm going to swing on him.
All right.
Can Handy
That was the wrong dice.
Yeah, you do need to roll a d20 first.
can
sorry.
Handy do flat-footed?
I don't know if a familiar counts towards flat-footed. Let me check.
Does not, because there's a specific feat for it.
Oh, okay.
Or
For flanking.
or I'm thinking of the new one. I don't know in this version.
So 13 hit.
A small familiar can flank if it's in the right position and it is considered armed. Can use a melee attack. So can your familiar attack, Levi?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I was
On its
reading
stat
about
sheet.
familiars and attacks.
Mhm.
It's weird. I don't know if there's like something that I was missing or something that the forums that I was reading were missing.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say yes, they can make unarmed attacks. Some
mean,
people say no.
I do have
I will
an unarmed
say
attack +3.
I will say
It does have an unarmed attack?
Well, that's what it has in the stat sheet, yeah.
Okay.
But it
I'll-
doesn't have like a, I don't know.
I'll say in my mind as a DM, if something is threatening enough to the creature to take away its attention, it would give flanking. So I will say it gives flanking because it made him frightened.
Yeah.
So it draws his attention away from Ulu slightly, and that's what gives him the flat-footed.
So it has a -2 AC against each other.
Does that mean a 13 works?
13 will still not work, unfortunately.
Okay. Let's resist a try. Oh, I swing again.
All right.
So just gotta roll high. Who?
Yeah, just do it.
Let's do it. Go on, dice.
Do it.
No!
That was the opposite of what you just said.
Ah, dice, why? I just swing wildly and miss both times.
All right. Briar.
Okay. I had a different plan, but being as Ulu ran forward, I'm going to also run forward. I would also be flanking, and then
No, you can only be flanked with one other creature.
if it's a large creature, that is not true.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because how Pathfinder works, it doesn't work on circles; it works on squares.
Yeah.
So technically, he'd have a 2 square here, 2 square here, 2
Okay.
square here.
Yeah, I think I remember now that
So
you mentioned
if there
it.
were anything on these 2 squares, these 2 squares would also be flanking.
Okay.
So I'm going to 2-action Elemental Blast.
Yeah.
18.
18
Remember, -2.
will hit.
Nice.
That plus 6, because it's a 2-action one. That is 10.
10 points of damage. Takes a good hit. Still, now it's really starting to like show cuts and scrapes and is starting to bleed. But still not like injured.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
That's
Brigand.
Alright, I'm going to needle darts.
All right.
Yeah, that won't hit.
Dude,
That's
have you
fine.
hit with your needle darts?
Yeah,
Yes.
he killed the
Oh, right,
the
yeah,
vulture.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll evil eye. So we'll save.
Okay. 24.
Yeah, never mind. Nothing happened.
Okay.
I end my turn.
On his turn. Alright. It will make a Jaws attack on Ulu. Damn. 16 to hit?
No.
Alright.
Ball.
Dude, he is rolling like shit.
2.
16 again.
Negative.
So you see as he just like tries to bite at you twice, just like full on like mouth opens twice as wide as you think it should, biting down onto you.
Terrifying.
Yeah. And after that happens, he's gonna sneer at you and back up.
Wait, stop it! Come back here.
Handy, it's an attack of opportunity.
Does
Andy, go! But I was gonna be so hyped for that. Can just do a little finger punch or something. Damn.
He retreats back up and sits like on his perch, sneering at all of you. Cortez.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Making me one moment. You know, 2 actions will be used to move up to this kind of corner area over here.
Okay.
And
As you
then-
step into the poop that is right there,
Yeah.
your feet start to stick to the ground.
Oh.
It has sticky shit.
No way. Does it slow my movement down?
It will slow your movement from now on since you didn't step into the poop until you got to that spot. But
Okay.
for your next move action, you will have rough terrain.
You'll hear kind of Cortez. His poop is a bit sticky, and then you hear a boom as he shoots.
Nice.
That would be a 28.
28 will hit.
I finally get my first shot damage. That was a good one too. So 12.
12. Ooh. It is really starting to show its wounds as that bursts into like its side and blood starts pouring out. It's looking like it's getting hurt now.
Awesome, and that will be my turn.
All right. Ulu.
Hello. So,
Oh, Kyle, did you change the setting? Because I can like smell this room right now. And by
Yeah,
that
it's
I
called
mean
the rose
just-
setting.
Yep. Rose just went out back and took a shit.
gross. This is tricky. I can chase him down. Yeah, I still haven't gotten hit. I can take it. Tank it. Again is 25 feet. So run up here. Bam.
I assume you ran around the poop, right? Cortez did call it out, so.
Careful, the poop is sticky.
Okay, what is this actually then?
I do that.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
I can fall in it.
I go here and I go prone.
That'd be a horrible way to die. Slip in some sticky shit and then be like a fly trap. And just like suffocate.
I jump up here.
Alright, so that's 2 actions.
And I swing on him again.
Alright.
Hey, treasure.
That's what I pointed out when I first got here.
I'm real excited about it.
Treasure. Oh, let's go!
Whoa! 26.
26 will hit.
Oh,
Easy.
lame.
Whoa.
Like gold ironed.
12 points of damage.
Alright.
The Monster Slayer's going hard. We'll love to see it.
And then,
Plus cold iron damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see as you slice into it, it's a really good slice, and then the slice like on you get like on the leg, and the leg starts like burning. With, like,
blow
a
it off.
blue flame.
I'm like on the end of like my chakram spike. Like, yeah. Redemption, baby. Okay, but that's my turn.
All right. It's looking bad at this point. The flame cut is now like profusely bleeding.
I'm going to rush forward as well, not leaving Ulu to take the brunt of it herself.
All right.
Now I'm trying to think. In this situation, would my character be more focused on still defense, or would he go on more of an offense?
We backed him into a corner.
Yeah, I'm gonna one action elemental blast.
All right.
Oh, damn it! 18.
Damn. Yeah, that'll miss.
That feels so bad.
Wait, no. Impulse. Since we leveled up, impulse is plus 9. 19.
19 will hit.
Yeah.
I've been doing 8 this entire time. 9 points of damage.
All right. You strike into him, and he's like now like barely able to stand.
And then one more elemental blast.
All right.
This one is only plus 4.
No.
Damn,
No.
17.
17 will miss.
Hero point.
All right.
Yeah, you use it. You gotta get it. Oh,
Damn.
you have one more. You can do it again.
No, you can only hero point once.
Oh, you can. Oh, damn.
Yeah. You have to take the second roll.
Yeah.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right. Brigand.
Bring it home.
Alright. I will.
Brigand
Bring it home with your needle.
Yeah, my needle.
Yeah, run
Is
through
it
this
60
shit.
feet? Oh yeah. That's gosh dang. No, that's
Like, just, like, it's perfect.
Yeah. I'll allow it.
alright.
It is 60 feet.
Needle darts.
Nope. Do you have any hero points?
Yes, I do. I'll use the
Use
hero
them.
point.
Use it.
I'll use
Murder
it.
it.
Oh!
Yeah,
Is
21.
that enough?
21 will
let's
hit.
go. And it's cold iron.
Yep, it is. Oh, is it weakness to cold iron?
Oh god, why are all the dice being thrown at me?
Fuck you, Tristan. That's
Oh
for
yeah, I
stepping
didn't even see you up there. Whoops.
That's for
11.
stepping in poo-poo.
I just
You
don't
know,
want to get hit.
Pinky.
Brigand, how do you want to do this?
Sweet. Just like 3 needles to the head again.
Yeah, this creature seemingly like backed into a corner. It looks like it's gonna like lash out, give its like one last stand at this time. Ulu cuts its legs. Briar shoots it with like many like large needles of wood, and then as it's like struggling to stand, it looks up and see 3 needles of cold iron go right into its face, and its head bursts into blue flame
Oh,
as it goes limp.
Yeah, we can
damn.
wait. rigor mortis will make it stiff again.
When it falls, Cortez is gonna be like, you, and just like kind of tiptoe his way out of the spot.
Yeah, for your next movement, it is rough terrain, so you're like struggling to lift your boots, but it is sticking to the rock more than your boots, so it comes off in a bit.
As I walk towards Cortez, letting my armor fall on my aura, and I tell him, if you ever need cover, let me know. I can provide you a tree to be behind.
Big tree. That's a good point, my friend. We make tree. I sit behind it.
That's a
shoot the
good
enemy.
point. As he walks towards him, steps in some more poop.
Yep. Right into it. No, not again.
I'm gonna
He
go
slowly
over
follows behind.
to
So yeah.
and
All to the treasure. Very excited.
Very excited. We treasuring now.
All right.
someone should definitely check it for trap.
Yeah, I check it for trap by opening it.
Okay.
Okay, if you do that, I am not in the area. I'm over
Well,
here.
yeah, I mean, Cortez is moving slowly anyway, so
You
it's
flip
fine.
open the chest. The rest of you waited with, like your breath held,
Bated breath.
bated breath. Nothing happens.
Hey.
Oh,
It's
damn it.
empty. My pockets are full.
Hey.
Inside of the chest, you see a robe that appears to be made out of a bunch of like small hexagonal mirrors.
Ooh.
And then a pendant that is like a pendant with like a skull on it.
Cortez is gonna point at the skull thing and be like, I don't think that's a good thing. Anything with skulls usually means no.
This room has skulls and there's treasure in here.
Hey,
And
about
then
me?
there was that thing, and he points at the dead corpse behind.
Other than that, there is some coin laying around the chest itself. And just because I know you guys are gonna pick it up.
Yeah, 100%.
It is 100 gold and 300 silver.
That should go. Oh, jeez.
so 20 gold for each of us.
I bundle everything up and then put it into my bag. We'll divvy this up when we get back to town.
And we don't say a thing to those assholes.
What? We
Kinda
just found a
mutters.
shield.
Yes, just a shield.
Just a shield. And then,
And then, just so you guys know,
can I search this guy?
I was literally
Yeah,
about
you
to, I was about to search him.
okay. On him, you find. Pull him up.
The one
The
ring to
mini
rule
is a
them
bit
all.
different than him, so he wasn't utilizing any weapons. So you don't find much of like weaponry on him, but you do find it was like wrapped around his neck as like a scarf. But taking it off, it is a tabard for like a wearing cape.
Okay.
What color is it?
Like what was taken off
it's-
of that fucking mannequin.
If you look at it, it does look similar, but maybe not really. But
Nope, that's what he did. He took it from the mannequin.
all right, it's like a red cloak with like gold trim.
Okay. Cortez will kind of throw it over his shoulder and then look to Briar. When we get back to town, you and I will sit down and
Figure out what we got here.
take a closer look. We
yeah,
don't
and
want to do it right now.
what I was gonna say is, technically the rules is written. There's not really a good way to identify items other than.
I have crafter's appraisal. From
Oh,
my,
sweet.
Yep. So I'll be able to use my stuff to discern like actual magical effects and everything like that.
Awesome.
Yeah, there's a bunch of feats for stuff like that.
Okay.
Cool.
So his head.
Yeah. What about it?
First of all, what type of monster is this?
You
Good.
can try a recall knowledge.
I'm gonna aid her.
Okay.
Thank you.
It is a religion recall knowledge.
So I'm not gonna be much aid. It's just a failure. It's not a crit fail, but
Yeah.
So
I've worked with her a lot, so I know when she's like going through this thing, I like try to like talk her through her thought process.
Mm-hmm.
like coaching.
Not coaching. I'm just like, I'm the rubber duck method.
Yeah. So it's a +5.
And what'd you roll?
But I used Dakota's roll.
What? No,
Oh.
you don't use my roll.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if I had to use the roll lowest, but it's a 16 then.
16. You don't know exactly what creature this is. But similar, you know that it's not from, like, this plane of existence. And it's definitely, like, an evil creature. Even though evil's not really a thing anymore.
We haven't got the new one yet, so...
It thrives on doing evil.
Okay.
Oh, did you want his head?
I was contemplating keeping the head. I'm not sure what I would do with
I pull out a
it.
dagger and...
Just frown slightly. Is that really worth doing? Like, why would you want something like that?
Maybe there's a bounty.
Exactly.
I don't think anyone knew this thing was here.
You make a fair point.
Do I know from through the towns that we have been in, is there any kind of like monster hunting bounties? Provide information that you've killed these monsters will give you coin.
Make a society check.
Society?
Yep.
Oh. 22.
Yes, pretty good.
Okay. Through the towns you have gone through, not specifically have you found like a monsters guild that will do this, but you do know that taking proof of slaying a creature, especially one that's both dangerous and near a town, they would probably reward you. But you do have to have proof that you slayed it.
Hey.
I mean, if this information gets brought up, Cortez will kind of shrug. I mean, it's obviously going to get taxed by those bastards, but more gold is always good. It gives us more to work with for our projects. But I'm not watching this gross. He just walks by.
And
Um,
I nod.
Things being like mutilated in nature is natural. So like prior
Yeah, that would make absolute sense. Yeah.
would have seen stuff being ripped apart, like
I'm like talking
animals
to
eating
him.
other animals.
I'm like talking to Molly, doing it. I'm like, this, on the other hand, is entirely unnatural. I can't quite identify it. Do you have?
You want to do a survival roll to dismember him?
Sure. If you're just cutting off the head, it's going to be a pretty easy one.
I figured as much, but still, it's a 21.
Yeah, so you get a clean cut.
We throw it
So-
in the sack.
Instead of watching it get mutilated, Cortez is gonna go look up poop real quick. You know, because that's much better.
Yeah.
And he's gonna look at it and he's gonna think about it for a second. What are the chances that Cortez could collect some of this and use it as like a sticky reagent for like bombs in the future?
If you have a way of collecting this, then yeah, sure, you can probably do that. From what you've seen so far, what it does is if you step into it for like just the time it takes you to make a move action, it will already have come off. So it's not that difficult to take off, but it is still like a very sticky substance.
Can I go back? I got the head off this guy. I'm gonna give it to Ulu.
Okay.
I see Cortez.
He's in that thinking state, yeah.
Right. I'm going to go back and pick up the chest
Okay.
and just scoop shit into the chest.
All right.
Cortez nods approvingly. That's a good idea. And it would be funny when those guys come to stop us.
That's exactly what I thought.
High fives to Brian. And he starts putting poop in it too.
Okay.
I provide like a little bowl, like a wooden bowl for him to scoop with.
Awesome. Oh my
Oh,
god.
So, whichever one of you wants to, you can be carrying a chest of poop.
I'll carry it because I can carry stuff.
Yeah.
That's my job.
It is a very large chest, so it will take up your hands to carry.
Okay, that's fine.
But,
That's
yeah.
fucking awesome. Oh my god.
Dude, that's exactly why I thought about going back for the chest. It's for when we get back to town and those fuckers are like, oh, what you got there?
Oh, I was thinking that maybe super flammable, so you could actually make napalm grenade.
Oh, that's the sticky stuff. Just smells awful and you're on fire. I don't know which one's worse.
Cool. Once that's all done, though, Cortez has a big shit-eating grin now thinking about this happening.
eat it?
Awful term of phrase.
Oh, no. It's perfect.
Yeah, so I now I have like my pack is like stuffed to the brim with just stuff, and then I just have a chest full of shit.
Nice.
You do. Yeah, you have a chest full of shit. And Neo kind of looks, well, is there anything left for us to do here?
I believe we have accomplished our goal and then some.
Just kind of nods. Looks at the other two. Are you both good then? It seems like they are. Okay.
Let's
I
head back
start
to town.
I start making my way back, and then as we're going back, are these trees still here?
As you head back, the trees are still there. They are like not rooted, or I guess the last one that you placed down is still rooted. The one that is just a normal tree is kind of like the roots are not thriving.
Oh, protector tree does have a duration of 1 minute.
Okay. Oh, then
So
yeah.
even though
So yeah, they
still have a
they both
duration.
seem to be uprooting and like slightly leaning. It doesn't look like they're gonna survive here very long.
Okay,
See, I
okay.
told you, and you were like, "No, they're gonna thrive here." I'm like, "No, idiot."
I never said that they were gonna thrive.
Uh,
Didn't say that they're gonna die.
Ulu, as you get into that room, you guys do see that there is one more corridor. Just letting you know.
It's like a Skyrim thing where it leads the quickest way out.
I'm literally full of shit right now.
Was there a
Cortez.
time limit?
Stand by. I'll go check it out. I kick my way through these.
Okay.
I-
Cortez doesn't let them go. It's like, stick in pairs at least. Traveling alone in a place where that was.
I put down the chest of shit and
Okay.
and I listen carefully to see if I notice anything.
Oh, yeah.
Cortez.
Make
is
a
behind
perception
you.
check.
You like perch here for a second.
19.
19. As you listen in, from down the way, you do hear like panting. Not human.
I share that information.
It's just,
Uh,
I
some
crumb
kind of
back over.
beast is at the end of that hallway.
do you want me to go see what it is real quick? I'm real sneaky. As long as there's no branches. Cat says under breath. It
I'll
gives
watch
us-
your.
What's up?
I'll watch your back.
Okay, I will start stealthing kind of forward then.
Okay. As you stealth forward, you do see that it splits into two ways. One way seems to be full of water, like on the floor. The other way seems to be leading up a little bit on some rocks.
Before Briar's out of sight, Cortez will kind of like point in both directions as like a which way do I go towards the sound.
look back to Briar.
I probably just heard sound coming from that way.
Yeah, you have
necessarily.
sound coming from that way. Unless you get closer, you wouldn't be able to tell which way. it's
That's fair.
coming
It's just what Cortez does. So when he didn't get a direct answer, he will just go forward then.
from. Okay. Sneaking up the rocks. Roll a stealth check.
Good. All right, hero point. That will be a 21.
21. All right. So as you sneak forward, around the corner, you do see what looks to be like a large dog with like flames going down the back of it. You know, like when dogs bark and they have like that mohawk. It's like
Yeah.
that, but made out of flame.
That's dope and terrifying at the same time. It doesn't seem to notice me right now.
It doesn't seem to notice you at the moment.
Okay. And it's only that creature, though.
That's the only creature you can see.
So I do see the blue thing next to it. What is that? Can I not see it? If it's like body covering it, or
No, you can see. It's like it looks like just like a perfect blue sphere.
Okay,
And it does seem to be like a very vibrant blue.
interesting. All right. Well, Cortez will backtrack, getting that information.
Okay.
And then kind of clamber back over to the group. So, good and bad news. The good news is I saw a really cool orb. Don't know what it is. The bad news is a fire dog is guarding it. Never seen that thing in my life. No idea what that is either.
I
You gotta
am not
look-
a fan of fire.
I could understand why.
for
It
what
looks
we
very spooky, kind of like those flying things we killed earlier. And the
It's just
giant monster. And the statues. Everything sucks down here. I hate it.
Maybe we call it
But
adventure
the
wise.
blue orb could be pretty cool.
Or
Sounds
maybe we
very
just
cool.
like hide in some place and get a night's rest and then tackle it tomorrow.
Cortez shrugs.
So sounds nice.
I suppose. I am a little tired. What if the blue orb's gone tomorrow?
But we really sleep down here.
Well, I mean,
It's
if
awful.
we go over here in this room and barricade the wall, the doorway.
We can always just come back.
It's true.
That would makes too much sense. We can't do that.
No.
It's just
I
fair.
hate logic. It makes me angry.
I'm gonna pick up my chest of shit and start making my way out of this place.
Yeah.
Cortez
that's
kind of
fair.
looks behind him, disappointed, thinks about the blue orb, and then follows.
Alright.
We'll get it another day.
We
We'll get it.
can come back when we're not loaded up with shit.
Fair.
And I hope someone doesn't take it.
Nobody knew about this place for at least 20 years. We discussed this.
What if someone finds it tonight? Just being a whiny bitch, right?
You're-
He's quiet. He needs a nap.
I like concede, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. That's a high possibility.
Cortez nods, pleased that you're agreeing. I'm glad that you're seeing logic, my friend.
But yeah, you guys make your way out.
Oh yeah, there's also this.
And that also makes Cortez stop. Mm-hmm.
Later, we will come back.
Oh, cool. Your sense of adventure, my friend.
It's currently being clogged up. My sense of adventure is constipated.
Like art? Oh. You should see a doctor about that.
Alright. Are you guys doing anything else in there or just leaving?
I think
We're
it's
just
simply
sleeping.
something. We're just shit posting on the way out, basically.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys, as you exit, it is evening, so not sunset yet, but the day is getting later.
Yeah, I think we could probably start making our way.
Yeah,
Downtown.
the town is only a couple hours away.
Faces past.
So you'd
Are we
probably,
homebound?
if you went straight back, you would make it probably just before, like, the sun has set.
Perfect. Yep. I think that is. I don't think we had any other plans. So.
Alright.
Yeah, I think that is perfect.
Okay. As you guys are walking back, what are you guys doing on your way back?
Well,
Carrying a chest of shit.
Cortez obviously kind of falls to the sides and starts stealthing again. Usual. That's going to be his usual marching order is stealthing. So I will roll that for you now.
I will be doing the one, leading the pack.
All right, that is a 28 for my stealth. So.
Alright.
I'll be keeping an eye out so we don't get ambushed.
No, that's what we're
Alright, roll perception.
Let me break my character off a bit over here.
What the heck? What a dice, but
Oof.
I didn't roll.
You guys heard that?
Yeah.
I thought Discord mutes it.
Usually.
Point.
If it's a little too loud, it will pick it up.
26.
26. Alright, good rolls. Yeah, as you guys are walking back, roll a d20 for me. Anyone?
I'll do it. Yeah.
Oh, I already said I'd do it.
Oh.
Well, actually, yours popped up first, so I feel like you won.
So 11.
Yes. Alright.
What the fuck? Friggin' explodes. That was self-damage.
Is there one of these? There's not. What the fuck, Talespire?
But
As you guys are walking back, Levi or Brigand, you hear rustling in the treetops.
A wrestling.
As you look up, you see two still small but larger than average flying squirrels.
Needle dart.
Alright. As you go to take a hostile action, I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
It's fucking deranged, apparently.
Well.
21 for Cortez.
Right.
25.
Oops. And Cortez, you said what?
21 for Cortez.
And then Brigand?
Oh shit. 16.
Oh, and Cortez, if you wanted to use your stealth, you could.
That wasn't with my stealth, actually, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, like, you rolled 28 for stealth.
Oh. So I use...
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah, I would like to use that then, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't know you used the original stealth roll. I was misunderstanding that.
Yeah, I think what you're supposed to do is I only roll for your stealth if there is an encounter or if there is something that would see you, but I like to just roll it beforehand just in case there is nothing or there is something, so you aren't just given that information.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
And Ulu.
12.
12. Alright, first up, Cortez.
Cortez is confused.
Yeah, these two squirrels, they seem to be like chittering and waiting for you guys, and then Brigand reaches to for their like implement to send out the darts. What is your first reaction when they do that?
He's gonna like almost silently groan, and then he's gonna like break out of his stealth, unfortunately, and like kind of throw his hands up, like, "Hey, why are we attacking those? What did they do?" He's just confused.
Mhm.
Like,
They're ominously coming towards us, and they're weird little ugly critters. So I'm shooting them.
As your turn does start, Cortez, and you get a look at them, they are aggressively looking at you, and when you get closer, you can see that their eyes have that beady red that you've seen in the other creatures.
no, they're so
were saying?
cute looking. I don't want to shoot you. And he, at that, then he will quick draw his rifle and shoot at them.
All right.
Whoa! Why are you shooting at them? They're just
Because
cute
they're
little things.
sick like the other ones. But you didn't know
Uh-huh.
that. And I'm using my other hero point.
Okay.
A 17.
17. That'll hit.
Ooh, that's actually a good one this time. 11.
All right. And it doesn't. I guess it doesn't really matter. There are two of them, so which one are you shooting?
Oh, the right one.
Okay.
And then after that, he'll just kind of grumble and start reloading his gun, and that'll be the turn.
All right. How much damage was that? Sorry.
11.
You shoot it, and like the tail gets blown off as it starts chittering.
I'm sorry, little guy.
Briar.
Well, I'm still holding
Mhm.
this thing of shit.
You are indeed.
So I'm gonna use one action to set that down.
Okay.
Actually, isn't it? No, it would just be to release it. I don't want it to break. So I'll use one action to set it down.
Okay.
One action to channel my aura.
This one already
Gates of
looks
wood
super
flow
fucked up.
through me and heed my call, and then elemental blast that one.
Okay.
That's a 19.
19 will hit.
That's a 12.
A 12. Yeah, it gets blown off, like obliterated.
And then the other one as well, another elemental blast.
Okay.
With 20, not nat.
Yeah, that'll hit.
With 6.
Okay.
Really fucking these things up.
All right. Brigand.
I'm going to needle darts, and hopefully shit actually hits this time. That is a 26.
26 will hit. 26 will crit.
Oh, cool. So then I roll double dice or roll
You
dice? And then
Roll
double?
normal, add your additives, and then double.
Okay. 24.
24. That one, you send the darts out, and it just like impales it into the ground. It doesn't even get to flop over as it's dead.
Alright, cool. Are they both dead now?
Yeah, they're both dead now.
Cool.
Are there any
That's what
more
those
showing up?
Ugly little things deserve.
At this
Are
point in
there?
time, doesn't seem like it.
Once that one falls dead, Cortez will turn to Brigand, though. Did you even know there was something wrong with those creatures, or were you just going to randomly attack something that was in a tree?
I mean, it was rustling and coming towards us and ugly.
It's coming
So,
right
yeah.
for us.
So yeah, I was gonna kill it.
Cortez blinks a few times. Is that like a paranoid thing? You just attack anything that moves toward you?
I mean, we're in the middle of a forest with possibly
Yes.
hostile things.
Nature is not always hostile. I think my friend over there would agree. Kind of tilts his head towards the front.
Isn't the law of nature the survival of the fittest? I'm just surviving, and I'm the fittest.
I mean,
That's how I would explain what we're seeing here is you being the fittest.
Dude, I exploded that one with my needles.
Cortez does. Did the bodies fall of what's remaining, I assume?
Yeah, there's one squirrel that's kind of like blown apart, and the other one just has 3 needles, like, like your science class when you fucking put the needles in a frog,
Yeah.
dissecting a frog.
Alright, Cortez will go to that one since it's more intact at least. And kind of kneel for a second. Kind of flip it around and just look at it closer.
Okay.
Is there
Yeah.
anything identifying on this one?
It has the similar attributes as the other animals that you face, with like the completely bloodshot eyes, and like the surface veins of it are just like bulging purple.
He'll look back at the group. Perhaps we should bring this with us too. Perhaps a full live specimen would assist in determining, along with the blood I collected. He will pick up the corpse hesitantly, like he's not enjoying this, and be like, "Alright, I'm good to go. This has been a fun day."
Are you sure you don't want me to get rid of the corpses? I can summon my little Grimple and feed them to him.
No, I think we're good. Thanks.
Okay, I was trying to help get rid of the ugly in the world and feed it to my cute thing.
Yes, so very helpful you are, and he will start walking.
Oh, thank you.
All right, back to town.
I will add dead infected squirrel corpse to my inventory.
All right.
That's great.
Uh,
I'm gonna laugh my ass off if you get infected.
Ah.
At this point in the journey, you guys had been walking for like an hour or two, so you were pretty close to home when this happened. So the rest of the journey is like another 15 minutes.
Okay.
We were pretty close.
But you guys do make it back to town.
Carrying a chest of shit.
Well, I think first thing of action would be to go back to.
So you guys are walking into town. You guys are probably about right here.
Oh, my notes didn't save. What was the dude's name?
Alden.
That was the dude that gave us the quest, right?
That was the warden, yeah.
I need to make sure I save my notes. They don't autosave. That sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we will go to Alden though. Or at least that's where Cortez is heading and gesturing for, I think Briar has the shield to follow.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm carrying pretty much like everything besides
Yeah.
the tabard that you threw over your shoulder.
Okay. So yeah, this is the warden's office over here.
Sweet.
And like I said, it is like
I'm stuck on a tree. Bow.
like the sun is setting behind the trees as you guys get into town.
Yeah, Cortez figures there's enough time to get to him before he's out for the night though. And he'll give a knock on the door unless it's already open like that.
Yeah, you knock on the door and come in.
Then Cortez will kind of throw his hands out happily. We have returned.
Terrific.
You're carrying a corpse. I'm carrying a chest. She's carrying a head.
You all look to an eventful evening.
Yes.
We have been known to get shit done.
This is like the third.
You
fucking
smell like
session.
it.
Cortez
Uh,
says
I-
frowns.
I plop the chest up on the table and I take the shield off my back.
Oh my goodness! And hops off the chair and comes around. Oh, thank you so much. As he takes the shield, do you give it to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I make one final insight check?
Sure.
Because Cortez has been weirded out by this dude from the beginning.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to word it.
Yeah. It would be a
Looking for-
perception check, just so you know.
Paisley,
Oh, perception. Okay. I'm looking
this
for.
would be the
like,
time to do the read aura.
Good.
I'm just looking for something that's like very, almost like, I guess deceitful is the word, but like,
Mhm.
I'm failing on the word I'm looking for. Deceitful is the closest thing I can think
Yeah.
of. And the total would be a 16.
Okay.
Well, I'll give it a try. Being that I've been traveling with Cortez for a little bit now, if I see that he's unsettled, I'm gonna try and gather this information from him.
He's got that quizzical crafter look he gets, where he's like just really like trying to figure something out. So
Okay. So before I tell you the results, Pace, are you doing anything with that?
Yeah. Okay. So, you can do this while performing some other minor tasks. I'm just gonna be standing here. Or making conversation, I suppose. But, yeah, so I need him occupied for a minute? Yeah. So I'm just gonna look at him unblinking for a minute while we're having this exchange.
What's this called?
This is
Read
called
aura.
Aura Sight.
Or aura sight.
Yeah, so here's what I'm gonna try and I can perceive any or all of the following information: the target's current apparent attitude towards us, target's current apparent emotional state, a general assessment of the target's physical health. Okay, I guess I don't really care about that, but I'll check
So
it as
physical
well.
health and how they view you and their emotional state.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and this uses. In addition, the GM rolls a secret occultism check for you against the target's deception DC.
Okay.
If
they're trying to be deceitful, I would roll that. I'll roll it regardless every time, just so you guys don't know if they're being deceitful or not. If you fail.
Okay, and this is my occult. I think I also roll occultism.
Let's
that
see.
what I
you might
do?
need to
Or do I
succeed
have
at an
to do
occultism check
anything?
against the affliction or conditions DC. So you don't have to roll that.
Oh, I guess unless I'm like looking at their stuff.
Yeah. So if they have like a curse that is specifically a hidden curse or something
Mhm.
like that deteriorates their health, it would come with like a DC to even see if it's there, and that's when you would
Oh.
roll the check.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah,
So I'm
I'll-
just gonna be watching him carefully.
Okay.
Look.
That's against DC. So Cortez, what you pick up? He is genuinely happy to get the shield back and is genuinely appreciative of you guys. Is there anything specific that you're trying to pick up? Like you said, trying to be deceitful.
Yeah, I was looking for something that it's like even a thief, for example, would be happy when they get the thing they're trying to steal. So,
Oh, okay.
but if that's all,
Like you're trying to
I'm-
see if this is like actually his shield.
Yes, that is. I'm still failing on the word. It's gonna come to me after
Okay.
session. I know it is.
Yeah, I'll say with that roll, you do see that he is not just happy that he got a score or whatever. He's happy that he got something of sentimental value back.
Recognition. That's what I was looking for. If there was recognition of actually it being his,
Oh, okay.
almost.
Yes, you do see it.
Okay, perfect. That's enough.
Oh
for
yeah, because I
Cortez.
could have just made a shield and said we got the shield and seen his reaction.
Mm-hmm. Ulu,
Still looking.
current attitude towards you, was indifferent, but as you finish the check, you see that they are friendly towards you.
Oh.
He's giving him the old stink eye, and he's just smiling back, waving.
Target's current apparent emotional state, flustered. And general assessments of target's physical health. I mean,
I feel like I really related to that.
Well, he's currently suffering from hemorrhoids.
It's like, well, the doctor said he should probably lose some weight, and I'm like, eh.
yeah, he's not dying or anything like that,
Okay.
but he's probably not 100% healthy.
Yeah. When you say flustered, does it have to do with anything of me staring at him, perchance, or is he just excited?
No, he's just excited.
Alright.
He doesn't. Even though you are weirdly staring at him for a whole minute, he doesn't.
Well,
even
maybe
look
I'm
at
just
you.
a snake person, and that's what I do. So.
He
You don't
doesn't.
know.
He doesn't even look at you. He's looking at his shield.
Oh, okay. So he's just happy.
Yeah, he is just happy.
After the whole minute, I finally let go.
He's like, gotta let go.
Tree folk move
Oh
slowly.
God.
Cortez shrugs apologetically. I should have been the one to give it to you. Sorry about that.
I just appreciate having it back. If you all need anything, let me know. Your reward is at the reward station. So do make sure to pick that up. He kind of looks at the rest of you now. It looks like you did a little bit more than retrieve the shield.
Just a little bit.
We found a little bit more than the shield down there.
Well, make sure to tell the reward station or just bring in what you brought in here, with that head. And I mean, it's still like, kind of dripping blood.
It's fucking gross, yeah.
Also, it's a massive head.
Yeah, it's a massive head. If you cleared that out of the dungeon, they're more than likely to give you something for it.
I got a question for you. What's the story behind that, if you know? Or do you know anyone that may know more, at least? It was quite extensive down there.
Oh, about the dungeon itself. Not much other than, it's been a dungeon that, some lower ranked adventurers have been going into for the Fighters Guild initiation for some time. But more recently, they sent out a few and they didn't come back. So I was, going in there to clear it out, see what's going on. Oh my god. This voice sucks.
Fun.
I'm gonna talk to this guy so much.
But obviously I wasn't able to clear it out either, so goes to show maybe
How awesome.
he thinks to himself, maybe tell the Fighters Guild what you did as well. They might count that as their initiation. I know they have a new one set up, but if you convince them that you completed their old one, or an even difficulter task since they moved away from it, they might let you in if you wanted to. Don't know if that's your stick or not.
Cortez just gives a small
Dick.
Interesting. Well, thank you for the information. It is late though, so we should probably get out of your hair and stop dripping ahead on his floor.
No worries. Have a good night.
I pick up the chest and start heading out as well.
All right.
That
And
grin is forming on
as you
Cortez's
guys
face.
as you guys leave, he does follow you and close the door.
And then the reward station is just okay.
On the way over, I'm gonna be talking to Cortez. I'm gonna be like, I saw how you were watching him. My findings are, he's
Suffering
Well, I
from
wouldn't-
hemorrhoids.
I wouldn't say good, but friendly.
Irritable
Ow.
bowel
He
syndrome.
was certainly
At least.
Erectile
excited.
dysfunction.
He was very excited to see the shield. I hope it's his. I don't have any other reason to assume it's not.
He
Kinda
seems.
shrugs.
He did seem to honor what he said there, as if we ever needed anything. We should
think-
keep this in mind.
Yes, I think well enough that even if it was a bit more under the table concerning, at least we have someone to come to if we need something.
I nod. Let's,
Merchant's work isn't always clean.
Speaking of, let's get rid of this head.
Yes.
As you guys walk up, one of the Crimson Knights sitting at this table, the halfling that helped you guys with the fight early this morning, just goes, "Woo! Looks like you guys got some stuff."
Oh yeah, we.
Oh no! I hate the look of this guy. What's up with this whole style? Yikes!
Cortez.
Me walking up with the chest. Yeah, we scored big. We were able to clear out the dungeon, and we got this chest full of stuff.
Well,
Cortez nods.
well. Finally, and looks back to their partner. Some good adventurers coming into town.
Oh, I wouldn't say adventurers. I'm just this humble herbalist.
Even so, bringing in treasure.
Oh,
As long as we get our cut.
Well, I mean,
would.
I didn't know you would. I mean, he kind of looks over at Brian. I wouldn't mind sharing with him. It's
Oh,
always
no,
good to
no,
share with fellas.
Yeah, I'm an herbalist by nature, so obviously I like to help others. So feel free.
He comes over all sauntering, half-cocked smile, and goes over to you, put the chest out for him.
Yeah, and as I pull it up, I'm just like the finest herbalism ingredients, and I lift it up.
Cortez nods, and Cortez is dead serious. This isn't like even like he is very happy we have them.
As you open it up, they like go to like reach in, and then they're just like,
I'm gonna like you know when you like kind of hit your foot on like a pebble or something, you like lurch forward a little bit.
mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Make a deception check.
Can I help him? Can I like cause like a brief distraction maybe or something? Like pull his eyes away.
Sure.
Okay.
Make a distraction is a
Whoa.
skill. Oh yeah, you
Oh.
probably get it. So yeah, as you lean in to do that,
I have no bonus to deception.
okay. Yeah, as you lean in, and Cortez, you're just like, the finest! And he looks over at you as he's leaning in and just shoves his hands into a pile of shit.
Cortez will kind of grimace at that. Well, I didn't think you were gonna do that.
Pulls his hands out, and as he does it, like pulling apart Play-Doh.
Oh,
Where it has
and
that, like-
sounds like you just shoved your hand in like mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it like snaps off, and he just has like up to his forearms just coated in sticky, stinky shit.
And I'm just like, and this manure is going to be great for reagents.
Very
What
sticky.
the fuck?
Cortez just looks confused. I thought you wanted this.
He sneers and looks back to his partner, who seems to be really trying not to laugh. Don't fuck with me and turns around.
I don't think he was an herbalist.
We better get our fair pay of what you found.
And
So-
don't forget drinks later. But he's looking to the other guy that's giggling almost.
The other guy is like, we were just about to head out. Meet you at
Perhaps
the inn.
Perhaps I'll get your friend a second one. You can get him excited about that, okay? Cortez gives him a loose smile.
So
All
while
right.
this has been going on, I try to I grab the skull that's around my neck. I'm like, okay, if you get rid of these guys, I will get you whatever the heck you want, as long as they're dead and you return to me. And I'll take off the necklace, go over to the guy that has shit on his hands, put it around his put the necklace on him, and yeah, so we found this really cool skull thing too. Here you go, and then walk away.
As you walk away, he rips it off his neck to look at it, and it's stuck in the shit on his hands, so you can't really release it at the moment.
Oops, I'm not in player mode.
And as you guys walk in, you just hear the other guy chuckle shit hands.
Shit hands.
As you walk in, you actually do at this point see two identical looking giant people, and it looks like they are swapping places as one of them is leaving.
Cortez just gives him a nod, a walking by.
Did I get a response from that skull, or did it just stay quiet?
I'll say you hear in your mind, because they are telepathic, a deal has been struck.
Oh, and when I hear that, I'm assuming this is happening as I walk over. I will discreetly cut my finger on a knife that I have, smear it on the skull, and say, "Deal has been struck," and then hand it.
All right.
Great. Give skull to creepy thing. Creepy person does creepy thing. And people go missing. Yep, this is good. Moral of the story: don't give anyone anything.
I'm the master of spookiness.
Learn.
All right, that's what I do.
But as you guys walk in,
I placed the chest on the table.
Don't open that. That's all Cortez is gonna say.
Welcome back. I forget this guy's voice. Have another quest to complete?
Yes.
I assume?
We retrieved the shield. And have brought it back to the owner.
Flips through some papers and the warden's shield, right?
Yes, we just dropped it off a few minutes ago.
Terrific. Well, I'll give you a reward now. We'll check in on to make sure that was done. And if it wasn't, we'll have to get the payment back. But no reason not to trust you on that. Seems like a very easy thing to discern. Normally, you give all the things to us and then we would give it back, but that's fine.
He's like, no, go get it back.
But for your payment,
There's one other thing before you divvy that up, and Cortez will look to the head in his hand.
I have this head.
I see that.
I put it on the table.
It was within the dungeons the shield was lost, the creature. Quite deadly.
Ah, okay. Well, yes, that will raise the gold that you guys will be getting quite a bit, as it does look to be quite dangerous. Licks his lips as he's looking through papers.
I wouldn't stick your tongue out right now.
Well, for the shield. Puts out 25 gold in a bag.
I add it to the what I got so far.
Cortez will take 2 gold out of it for the incoming payments they're gonna have to make.
Yeah.
Kind of like slip and grab it.
Yeah, we'll divvy this up once we get it all, but
It's for them.
Yeah.
And he'll just
Yeah.
tilt his head.
I understand.
And for the head, I believe that we could probably do this, and gives you guys an extra 30 gold.
Nice.
Ooh.
Heck yeah.
Okay. I love that.
Cortez gives an appreciative smile. Fantastic. And I have one other question for you. He will lift the other corpse. It's in his hands. But he's not trying to like give it to him, but more gesture to it. Do you know what is happening with the animals right now?
Yes, actually, we do have a quest out there for it. Seemingly, some of the people at the lumber mill came to us and said that there were some strange sounds coming from the forest, creatures seemingly aggressive. We have looked into it a bit more and have some more information if you want to take the quest.
He will look to the others. Is that something we will be wanting to do?
I instantly give a nod as soon as you look back.
I believe more information would be appreciated then.
And then I give each of the party members 39 or 38 gold.
Woo!
Is that
And
a
then-
silver from the mine?
Thank
no,
you.
not yet. And then 75 silver.
Thank you.
That was 35 gold.
38 gold and 75 silver.
He is big. Alright. But yes, Cortez nods for the more information, like I said.
Perfect. Well, then I will just mark that as your guys's. In the Mosswoods, looks like the quest that you guys just completed was more of in the North Mosswoods. This seems to be more coming from the South Mosswoods, but has been growing, so to say. At first, it was a very centralized area around the south of the Mosswoods, and it just seems like it's been getting further and further away from just the south, and more recently, I don't know if you guys heard, but it sounds like a few of our people were, in town were attacked this morning. I don't know much about it yet, but yes, if it's reaching town, we would like to put that at the top of our list for our adventurers to take care of. So it's good that you guys are taking an interest.
Cortez gives a nod. Is the lumber mill folk, would they know more information that involves what's happening? Obviously, you were more of a, you only have what comes to you in the town.
You could definitely try them. I don't think they would. From what they gave us here at the reward station, they just were saying strange sounds and aggressive creatures, and we actually found that the aggressive creatures have the red beady eyes and the bulging veins. Haven't found much of why it's happening, just that seems to be centralized in the southern part of the Mosswoods, so we were going to send people out there to check.
Cortez gives another nod. And would you say that anyone else within the town has been looking into this a little bit? Just as collaboration, perhaps? We have been collecting samples that give us a better advantage to deal with this quicker.
This is kind of one of those quests that it's not enough to really take to the Fighters Guild yet, other than until this morning. So if you would like to collaborate with them, it might eat a bit into your reward, but they would probably send a couple people out with you.
Something to consider. And he gives a smile. I think that is all I have for questions. And you'll just kind of take a step back from there.
Yeah, no problem. And if you have any other specific questions, I'll feel free to ask and I'll try to answer them.
Of course. And what was your name, by the way?
My name... my name's Thorin. I guess I could have just looked in here. Thorin Oakhart.
That's a very nice name.
For formalities, I am Cortez Flintbreaker. I feel like we will be working together plenty in the future.
Good to meet you, Cortez. And it is nice to see some adventurers getting out there, because we've been having not as many of them, and you guys seem to be finishing quests pretty quickly.
Punctuality is always important.
Ah,
With that, Cortez is kind of turning on
Now,
heel, though.
for those drinks, I say as I grab this chest and start making my way out.
Yes. I'll open up the door.
Yeah. As you guys get out, the one is still trying to like scrape shit off of them, but the orc comes around.
Cortez just nods. He already has the 2 gold ready and hands it over.
Right. So the reward was 20 gold for what you have done.
Oh, apologies. 25, but we don't really have any silver to break. Could we just cover it in the drinks?
The drinks are of their own. We will require 10%. It is not up to me to make that decision. If you do not pay in full, then we will have to collect later, and that will not be good for you.
Who does make these orders? But Cortez is like, he's doing it in a way it's casual. He's like looking around, trying to scrounge up some silver kind of deal, you know?
Yeah, make a diplomacy check.
can I back him up?
What are you doing to back them up?
That's a 2.
You fellows seem to be following someone else's orders to the T. I wonder who that could
Fortunately,
be.
it's only an 8 for me, by the way.
Okay, roll diplomacy, but at max add. Yeah, so.
My diplomacy is a +9, by the way. I'm a fucking killer
You should probably
talker.
be,
I just don't talk that much.
you should probably be leading it, because by helping, you only
Yeah.
give him like
to
a
a
little
plus
bit of
four
a
if you-
plus to whatever.
Plus
Oh.
4 if you critically succeed.
Yeah.
We could have like Ulu like chime in as Cortez is digging around kind of deal.
Yeah. Yeah, can I do mine separately then?
Not in this case,
Or-
since Cortez is the one that's doing the stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Fair.
in the future, just remember that like you might want Ulu to head the conversation and have Cortez help if he wants to.
Right.
Fair.
But in this case, he says, "Well," looks over to his friend, and his friend just kind of gives him a shake of the head. And he just says, "I'm not. I don't need to disclose that. I just have my orders."
Cortez nods. He'll pull 5 silver out, acting like he like pulled it from the bottom of his bag and it was buried away. He didn't know it was there, and just hand it over. Does this guy seem the most like cordial and friendly out of the 3 so far?
So far, he seems the most cordial and friendly, but also you get the sense that even though he has a friendly demeanor, he is not willing to give.
Right, but that's I'm just at this point I'm just kind of like gauging. So.
Like he's the best of them that we've met so far. So that seems like personality-wise.
So yeah, once that 5 silver is handed over, Cortez will kind of pat his ends.
I'm glad we
Lucky
didn't
me.
have to escalate this at all.
Yes, escalations would be unfortunate for me in particular.
Yes.
Gives a side eye to the other guy for a moment.
Well, and points over to his friend. Thistle has to get back and clean up, but I would love to join your group for some drinks. I will take Thistle's in his place.
Well, I think it's a quite a deal we have then. Let's go. And Cortez will start walking with the group.
Right.
As we're walking away, do I notice that he still has the skull?
The one that has shit all over his hands does still have the skull. It looks like it is placed on the table that he like scraped off, but it's like still has shit on it, so it's like stuck to the table.
Okay.
Fucking loser. And I think at this point we're heading back to the tavern. Unless
Okay.
there's anything, unless anyone else wanted to break off.
Yeah. Does anyone else want to do anything before the end of the night?
I'm going to go. I'm not going to drink at the tavern. I am going to go to do a little bit of shopping before the end of the night, if anything is still open.
Okay. You might be able to get to like one shop.
Okay.
If you had something specific in mind, but
Yeah, I know exactly what I'm going for.
okay. So yeah, if you want to, we can discuss that out of.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just making sure it's known that I'm
Okay.
getting that done.
Yeah, and then Ulu, you also said that you want to do some shopping, so you can do that between sessions as well.
Okay, sweet.
And then the rest of you, Cortez and Brigand, you guys join. You do learn his name is Gromzul, but you buy him a few drinks, so that will be 2 extra silver if you want to pay that.
Yep.
Between either of you.
Right.
Cortez will look to Brigand briefly since he did just pay for the other stuff. As like, are you gonna cover it?
Yeah, no, fair enough. I got it.
Just so you guys know, you can buy a beehive as a pet.
Oh,
Great.
But yeah, I will call the session there. You guys get him some drinks. He drinks some, seemingly not tipsy at all, and says, "Well, good night," and stands up and goes back to his post.
It was a pleasure, Grumps.
he's all right.
Yeah, I'll call the session there. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you bitches next time.
See you
Bye.
bitches next time.
Bye.